Oh, well, okay. We were gonna start. Hold on. I forgot. I knew I was gonna forget something like I normally do. Give me like 2 seconds. I know exactly what I need to find. It's just a matter of finding it. Um, I believe that should have it pulled up. Okay. I think everything should be pulled up now. Alright. Apologies for the somewhat delayed start, but welcome to another meeting of the Gaming Roundtable this week. I once again apologize for that little bit of a awkward intro there. Yeah, I thought I had everything set up, but I guess I forgot a few things. And okay. And I know that the mic quality has been a bit, to say the least, bad the past couple of weeks. I did turn up some stuff in my settings, so we're gonna see if that solves it in some way, shape, and or form. If not, we'll I guess we'll figure it out next week. I mean, gosh, even if I can't figure it out next week, I guess we'll see. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. Okay. Is it? Oh gosh, is like the few game sounds off? Hold on. Yeah, it sounds like the game sounds are messed up again. Hold on. Let's see what happens when I cross over here. Because, I basically got to this point in my own game and stopped instantly. Since I didn't want to kind of, go through too much since I was already behind anyways.
The atmosphere here is so creepy and unsettling.
Okay, so at least the sounds are on.
Even if there's no audience yet, there should be some staff around. Why is it so silent?
I mean, it doesn't help that, as of this moment, I don't have really much sound anyways. I'm gonna swap back to preservation. Yeah, the harmony would be great just to kind of show off, but I really kind of need the preservation for combat. Past that, this is weird. Oh, bird. There's like so many weird... Are they like statues, or I don't know what they are. Gosh, this feels so weird. Why is it so... I don't like this. It's like very quiet. It bothers me. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna turn it down just a tad bit. There we go. Did you realize I'm growing taller? I planted a birdie in the ground, and the birdie grew really tall. If I keep watering myself, will I grow so tall that I can't even fit into a theater? Sure, I guess. I don't think you're growing because of water, but alright. What's there to fear? I bet I can grow even taller than the great tree. If only all birdies could get so tall, even Boss Stone would have to hide from us. What a brilliant idea. I'll go let Lady Vermilion know to plant everyone into the soil. Whatever you want, bird. That's not how it works, but hey. Who am I to judge, I guess? How do you... Okay, so you can't actually... It's one of those you have to, like, shoot over, right? Yeah, okay, go figure. I guess we'll repair this and then see what the next part of the story is. So lonely, I'm so lonely. Guests come have a chat with me, embrace me, and dismantle my dial. So you want me to take you apart? Oh, there you go. We have a little bit of sound. Oh, there you go. I'm like, how am I supposed to... Ooh, wait. Hold on. I see that there's... Oh, wait. Can I take that out and then... Who did that? No? No, because this is taken out. Ah, great. It's gonna be another one of those somewhat hard ones. Oh, there you go. Hold on. I have a little bit. Well, we had a little bit, I guess. Well, I am not too entirely sure. I'm gonna take a guess something like that, and then... Okay, that's not it. I mean, it's like so close, but every time... Because if I do this, this cuts off, and if I do this, this cuts off. So, like... I wouldn't feel like you have to come across here, right? Because, I mean, this drops, and it's not going to let you come back up, so... I don't truthfully know. I mean, either way, I don't think you can actually do anything unless you pull this out at least one. Maybe two? Might be two. Because you can't do anything there, so maybe like this? But even then, it still can't reach, so maybe it's like this. And then you have one more? Two more. Let's try this one first and try to see some combinations. Once again, don't tell me to hurry up. I already know I'm going slow. Leave me alone. Oh gosh, this is... Some of these are kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Can I do this? I mean, tactically. There we go. Awesome. It almost feels like this is supposed to throw you off down here. Wait, are you supposed to, like... I think you're supposed to go all the way around. Oh, no, because then that... Okay. But I see... There we go. As I knew, we were like just like a block or two off. That was kind of annoying, because it like seemed like it's such an easy, straightforward answer, and then it just completely swapped it up on you. Maybe being alone isn't so bad after all. You get more time to turn the gears of thought. When I become a more outstanding clock, I might have more friends too. We can only hope you get more friends. Let's see. What is going on in here? I don't know what I'm supposed to be searching for here. I just see a bunch of random, weird, glowing statues that are all weird.
Yikes! They scared the life out of me! Why are there so many puppets at the ticket office?
They won't suddenly start moving, will they? So many mannequins. Is this a fashion store? March behind you. Nah, we're doing that one. Yeah, the rest of them are serious, but oh, gosh, it'd be funny to scare her.
What? You're so annoying. Stop scaring me.
Nope, it was worth it. 100% it was worth it. It was kind of funny. I laughed a
Are
little.
these puppets part of the stage setup? Even so, it's so eerie that the entire front hall is empty.
Unless it's supposed to be. Wait, did we really come in here just to, like, look around and see that there's no people, and then just leave. Lovely. Love how we did that.
Something feels off. We're in the right place, right?
I think there's only
There's
one
no
gigantic...
other grand theater in the dreamscape.
Okay, you listen, Himiko, can
So
I finish
Sunday's
my own
messing
thoughts
with
first?
us? He said we'd have a final showdown on the stage, but why is there no one here?
Because there's no stage, first
My
of all.
apologies for the delay, March 7th.
Oh, no.
You scared me. Where are you now?
Music just got intense.
I'm waiting for you behind the curtain. Following the Asdana tradition, I invite you to enjoy a stage play in 3 acts before the festival begins.
Ah, great. What does he want?
History is a mirror reflecting the universe's true essence. Let's use this opportunity to delve into the rich history of Penacony and the Eons. Within it, naturally, the future takes shape. Let us commence with the dawning of the world.
Or can we just fight? I really want to get this over with.
After the Dusk Wars, darkness veiled the sky, and chaos consumed the earth. Enna the Order emerged, destined to restore all existence. That marked the first day.
So the universe was created in 3 days, huh? What in the world? Well, I'm
They
surprised my
gathered
game
nebulae
hasn't
and
exploded.
forged them into pigs, thus creating a grand lyre with black and white keys. Strike the white keys, and the sun rose. Strike the black keys, and the moon rose. And so, the cycle of day and night arose. That marked the second day.
The puppets are gathering around the frame. Are they expecting us to enter it?
Well, what else do we have to do, honestly? No other way around it. Jeez, we're gonna watch a whole story. Oh my goodness. Stage play Act 1, Ode to Prisoner.
Where are we now?
What in the world?
The atmosphere here looks similar to Sunday's inner world. Perhaps this so-called stage play is created with his abilities.
Oh, we're gonna have to go
This act
sideways
is
and all
named
over.
Ode to Prisoner. Given the atmosphere here, I believe it's about Penacony's past.
I thought things were finally looking up as I managed to dodge prison during my recent trailblazing expeditions.
Twice.
But now it looks
Twice.
like I'll be back behind bars again.
We can't ever just stay out of trouble with the law, apparently. Just not allowed.
I genuinely wish to avoid a violent clash with my esteemed guests from afar. Therefore, I've arranged 3 acts before the situation becomes irreparable. Where shall we start our narrative?
Well, can I grab this bird
Well,
first?
let's start with the time when Penacony was still a frontier prison.
I'm taking the bird, thanks. See that chaotic center? A lot of great loot has been sucked into it. Old Man Wood's treasure must be hidden in such a dangerous place. I mean, yeah, what kind of loot? No idea. Old Man Wood's treasures are just some weird leaves. Oh. Great. Yeah, now I don't really care. I was gonna get you to come to... What? I was gonna get you to come too, but I don't think you can fly. I better head back to the Great Chi to look for some help so we can go on an adventure. I mean... kind of already on an adventure, but alright. What in the... Special, formed by the accumulation of subconscious fragments in the memory zone. What do? Possesses a single friendly target and applies a deceptive crown stasis, belling the target's control effect and restoring their toughness. Well, I don't think we've battled one before, so I'm gonna grab this chest and I'm gonna hit it and I can see what happens. fire, whatever. Let's find out what it does. I think we have seen these before, actually. Because I think I remember seeing them kind of like jump into the enemies. It's just weird seeing them again.
We're just having fun.
And we immediately got rid of that buff the second we just
Time
bumped
for a shot. Nap time.
oh gosh.
Relax.
It's
Broke
time.
their toughness. There you go. Yeah, honestly, they're not that hard enemies. These enemies are kind of simple.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Alright, time to start wall walking. What is... Yeah, thank you for explaining me the second I was about to walk up to one. Occasionally discover some scattered dream bubbles in the map. Due to them being unconnected to passable platforms, dream bubbles cannot form bubble bridges. After interacting with the control panel, the corresponding dream modules and their trajectory will be highlighted. I say, hold on. By interacting with the dream control panels, dream module can be moved along the designated trajectory. When moving the dream module, the scattered dream bubbles on its surface will also move with it. When the placement of the scattered dream bubbles meets the requirement of forming a bubble bridge, dream bubbles will congeal. When this happens, approach with a bubble charge and manifest a bubble bridge. So it's saying that there is a bubble bridge at this location, just not yet, because we haven't moved it. So the second I move it, it'll spawn it. Alright. Pretty standard and self-forward. Not self-forward. What? Pretty standard.
2147 AE. A prisoner
I don't
named
even know what I was trying to say.
Hanunu
What the
ignited
heck?
a struggle for liberty and emerged triumphant. IPC referred to it as the War of the Frontier, while the Asdanians dubbed it the War of Independence.
Okay. I don't know why we need a whole history lesson, but alright. Grab this first before moving on. Oh boy. When the surface of a dream module has already formed a bubble bridge, moving the said module will destroy the formed bridge, and all the bubble charges expended on building the bridge will be returned. I was like, uh-oh, is it not going to move over? What in the world? There's a whole nother thing over there.
We've shattered the cages and expelled the
It's
gods.
true that Hanunu was a legendary hero, but it must be acknowledged that while he bestowed freedom upon the prisoners, he didn't grant them true liberation.
What? Hanunu didn't grant them true
Staying
liberation.
here, honorable travelers. However,
The three nameless stayed on the planet, endeavoring to spread the tenets of Trailblaze
What the heck is this?
throughout the frontier prison. Alas,
Oh,
their
there we go.
efforts proved futile.
You can go somewhere else now. Wait, where does this lead? Alright, just stay behind the bubble bridge. No way you can notice. Alright, I'm gonna open up this one and see where this leads. And then if it doesn't come anywhere, we can just... we can
Once
move it and
again,
try
as Dana was engulfed in war,
Never
this
mind.
time the enemies originating from within. The prisoners remained prisoners for the rest of their lives, fighting for freedom rather than living for it.
Alright, we're gonna move it over and see what this leads to. Then we'll get the stuff back, so we don't have to worry about trying to go back open it. Oh, it just leads to a chest. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Alright. Time to move back. let's... I say let's dodge him first and then keep going. Alright, I was scared we weren't going to get finished with the Trailblaze mission today, but Act 1 wasn't terribly long.
I hope you like this land of freedom.
Okay, I say that, and then
Scorched
mini-boss. My bad.
As you can see, their sentences have long ended, and the IPC guards have long been expelled. Yet, these prisoners remain enslaved, not by external forces, but by the confines of their own minds. Freedom permeates every corner, except fragile souls. It gives solace only to those who believe in its existence.
Prisoners, this is my order. Learn the essence of freedom and teach your fellow prisoners to fight for their lives.
That doesn't sound very good.
Why do we have to fight while enjoying the show?
For I desire
question.
not only your enjoyment, but also your assistance in its completion.
Assistance? What do you mean?
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
I like the way he worded that.
Lance! Forward!
Good times. Time to say bye.
It almost sounds like we're gonna be the cause of
We're just having
cause
fun.
of everything going down, which I don't know why that would be.
Time for a shot. Relax.
Wow, this thing actually is not that strong. Pass locked on a target attack pass to disrupt something. Alright, let me do that.
We're just having fun.
Oh wait, let me just break it.
Nap time. Stand still.
Lance,
Say bye to breathing.
Yeah, we can just go over here.
more business, eh?
I was about to use skill, but I don't think we can use the skill here. Yeah, I was kind of worried about the boss, but...
I'm on guard.
Oh, we got an... I don't know what that achievement was about, but alright.
Hit!
No, we don't need none.
Stand still.
What are you waiting for?
Damage caused by the next attack.
To betray my customers,
Cause distribution.
I charge extra.
Whatever that means.
Good times. Never time to say bye. Boom.
Something damage. Oh, there we go.
No
Exit.
one can restrain you anymore. You are free.
I think it says something about like damage is gonna be distributed, but
Thus
whatever.
concludes the first
It's not like
act.
it's that hard.
Amidst a raging war, the frontier prison headed toward becoming Land of the Exiles.
This must be how Penacony was constructed. With the aid of outsiders, the prisoners were finally liberated and established the land of the exiles.
I don't want to be a jerk, Kimiko, but that is what Sunday said
However,
was this is the
it
birth of
appears
Penacony.
that Sunday aims to convey the spiritual plight of the prisoners more than the physical aspects of imprisonment.
This show is a bit too literary for my taste. But the battle part is quite easy to understand.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that
we've arrived
sounds
at the
about
exit.
right.
Let's go.
Sunday tries to make a good
Office.
performance.
Where are they
March.
guiding
Yeah, I
us
don't
this
understand
time?
anything. Let's fight. I thought I was bad. Saying, oh, let me just fight Sunday. No, March is straight up just like,
They
yeah, this is boring.
transmuted streams of stars into inked nibs, creating symbols to be pronounced and counted. They molded stardust into flowing rivers, assigning the righteous upstream and the unjust downstream. Thus, all things were marked, and the world learned to discern between good and evil. That marked the third and fourth days.
Scratch that. Maybe the universe was created in 7 days. Look at that. I don't know why Sunday's telling us all this though. It's kind of like, I don't know. Honestly, it feels very unnecessary. He's like, let me explain everything about the orders passed. I'm like, why? What is it gonna do for me? Yeah, you can read this as your own leisure, but yeah, it's Maybe it's one of the cards? I don't know what this is.
Look, another frame.
Oh, sticker. Never mind. Great did march to the frame, but close enough, honestly. Ooh, and another, what is it called? Oh, another music disc. And this is kind of weird. This is almost like the VIP booth, which I didn't know they had. Unless this is like the only booth, but whatever. Stage play Act 2, Ode to Fool.
Ode to Fool. This must be the second
Thanks.
act.
Thanks, Himiko.
The surroundings are different from before. The stage decorations look a bit tidier now.
Yeah, they're all under order. It was such a funny. It wasn't.
Behold
even funny.
the ensuing
It
tale.
really wasn't.
A struggle for power. Penacony witnessed the ascent of the 7 major lineages: tree, grass, flower, bird, beast, fruit, and insect.
I don't know what they mean by that, but
Peace
alright.
never truly
Did
graced
it just
land
miss
of
me?
the exiles. The history in this era is rich and intricate, so please allow me to present it in allegorical form.
Okay, well, I guess it like entirely missed me.
Did not serve the old master.
The leader of the Alfalfa family sought to defect to the IPC, trading freedom for survival. However, his eldest son slew him in the name of
Really?
righteousness and
Fine.
ascended as the new family head.
Man, I really wanted to go over there, but I guess not. Oh no, surely it won't miss me a second time. Yeah, wrong, it will. It 100% would. Nope. There we go. Cool, new bridge just being formed out of nowhere. Love it.
Welcome to this mansion, dear outsider.
Land of the Exiles was in disarray, besieged by both internal and external perils. Though the 7 major lineages appeared united on the surface, each harbored their own ambitions, leading to ceaseless conflict.
That's nice. When do we get to fight him again? I'm gonna say this now. I kind of want to fight. Oh, maybe not. Actually, I thought it was like that, but. What are we making? There's like so many things being added here.
We are the pillars of this man.
The Black
Oh, there we
Plum
go. We have to go all the
family
way
was the
back around.
first to fall. They withered away in the White Desert event, orchestrated by the Alfalfa family.
Because master shaped you from clay, but forged me from
I
fire.
feel like this
I'm
I feel like this
superior.
planet has a lot of really bad history with people just not being able to get along. They have like a bunch of groups on Penacony. It doesn't sound like any of them like each other. Like the Oak, like Sunday's family or whatever doesn't like, oh gosh, what are their names? The, oh gosh, the guards. Whoever the guards are, like the seemingly, I guess referred to as like the bouncers. I don't know what their names are exactly. I'm trying to remember what the names are. It's been a minute since I've heard some of them. It's just funky, I guess. And then, like, you know, hearing back then, oh, this family destroyed this family. It's like, so it's a recurring
Only
theme.
when Gopher Wood
Penacony
led the
just can't
family
stay
to
together.
land of the Exiles and earned recognition from all 5 major lineages, did Penacony earn its new name, the Land of the Dreams.
I said I didn't want to skip your dialogue, but I gotta go.
I beseech your aid in purging this mansion of the poison spread by the lurking instigators.
I don't even know who you are. I'm not gonna help you.
You want us to help you?
Why are we
What
helping?
do you need?
I wish they could regain their reason and cast away the shackles of hypocrisy.
This is the second act.
This is...
Looks like it's about Penacony's
weird.
journey to becoming the land of the dreams, during which the family plays a crucial role.
And the family is
But this
kind of
new
messed
master
up, but...
seems like a bad guy to me. Don't you think?
Perhaps this is the truth Sunday is trying to express, if you read between the lines. The Harmony changed Penacony just as the guards once did.
Looks like we've gotta help those guys kneeling down over there calm down a bit. Right?
So we have to be, like, a therapist? Like, is this what we're doing? We're gonna be a therapist and help them calm down?
Either I shall be my own master, or
And the
I shall
butler.
return to my former master. I shall not submit to a new master under any circumstances.
I wish they could regain their reason and cast away the shackles of hypocrisy, proclaim the new master. And regain their reason is literally said, calm down, so... I'm gonna take a guess, they want them to, calm down.
Without a master, who can grant me true freedom?
Okay, well, I'm glad that worked, pretty darn well.
Master is no
Are
longer
they all gonna be
here.
like this?
I thought I'd be free, but I'm not. Now, without my master's command, I'll have to seek guidance from the blind.
Only the calm one can evade the insidious influence of the hidden instigator, proclaim the new master. So once again, we're supposed to click calm. Which, alright, I guess, whatever, makes things easy.
Master is no longer here. I must seek a new master and serve them faithfully.
I mean, I wouldn't choose this dude, but whatever. You live your life, I guess.
I stood as the most loyal guard among all the servants. Now, with my master vanished, it's my right to assume control of his dominion.
Now, are you sure about that, though? In the absence of calmness, there exists no path to liberation for the clutches of death, proclaimed the new master. So essentially, his answer to everything is, do clockwork. Make them happy. Do clockwork. Make them happy. Which is, once again, a very reoccurring thing here.
Has long departed. But why do I still fear the remnants of his creation?
I don't know. You tell me, I guess.
Master! Oh, you will return in due course, and I shall stand vigilant, awaiting the reward for my loyalty.
Okay. Only reason can shield people from lingering poisons of the past, proclaimed the new master. Let me guess. Is it calm again? Oh, hold on. Okay, I guess I have to actually tap
Master.
there. Okay.
Now that you have gone, I shall wait no longer for my reward. I shall seize what is rightfully mine.
You do that.
In the absence of my master, I am free. But without their guidance, for whom shall I sing?
This is so weird. We're just constantly going through and helping them all out with clockwork. It's not even anything we're doing. The decaying human heart only finds rebirth only within the calmness, proclaimed the new master. The other thing new is that, like, the quote-unquote new master has been giving us a new line every single time. Oh, there
I
you go.
shall sing for my new master, just as their noble voice once resonated throughout the cosmos.
No, we did
And
it.
you, dear outsiders, my servants have regained their sanity. Heed me, one and all. Your former master shall not return. It is
Oh,
through
great.
righteousness and unwavering support for one another that we shall attain true perfection.
So because we do this, does he get more powerful? Gosh, I hope
Cast
not.
aside the veils of hypocrisy and embrace one another.
Get ready. Looks like another fight is about to begin.
Man, really? I was told we're not gonna fight. Is this what they call immersive theater? No, it is not actually. You don't actually start fights in a theater. What? Carousel of Revelry. Takes lightning damage at the start of each turn for a certain number of turns. Great. Present inebriated in Revelry will focus attacks on the target. Also, we're all locked onto the main one, or... No? I'm not quite sure what that ability does.
Relax.
I'm on guard.
Definitely his ultimate. Or his
Lance
shield
ablaze. Lance!
or-
Forward!
Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna figure out exactly. It's on our... No, it is ultimate. I guess I was wrong. I have too many games in my head. Ultimate is used so many times throughout, like, at least 10 games. I mean, not saying I play 10 games, like, at every single moment, but...
Ouch!
It's like an exaggeration, essentially.
Naughty child.
There's just way too many dang games
That's
that use the
fair.
exact same
I
word
owe
of
you.
ultimate to describe any powerful ability. Yeah, we'll be attacking.
Stand still.
See, now this one isn't taking as much damage.
It didn't hurt.
More business, eh?
Yeah, we'll definitely just go here. The effect resistance is getting on my nerves, but
What are you
it's
waiting
fine.
for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Let's... I mean, yeah, that's still doing anything, really.
Lance at the ready.
Trailblaze is close, though, to getting ultimate. Which will knock it, knock it into the throat. Alright, time to
Just a little
heal
something.
here.
Think nothing of it.
That was a tad bit too close.
You're
We're just
too
having
good
fun.
to me.
And if I wasn't paying
Stand
attention,
still.
then
Time for a
granted, I
shot.
really kind of wasn't there. I should have done it before an attack so we could heal Kafka and not get knocked out.
Cutting the net.
Yep, let's do it. And normal attack, and
Relax.
Lance ablaze.
there we go.
Lance! Forward!
Naughty child. Nap time.
I'm on guard.
Oh, come on, just be finished off already. There we go, look at that.
Alas, they remain but slaves till the very end, with the illusion of freedom. Thus concludes the second act. Amidst an illusory harmony, Land of the Exiles charted its course toward becoming the planet of festivities.
This is how Penacony fell under the family's control. Since the arrival of the Harmony, the Land of the Exiles has undergone dramatic changes, not all of which have proven beneficial.
This guy really loves dramatic scenes. Bet he comes from a whole lineage of stage performers.
Love how they go from... Penacony goes from having one evil overlord and it just is like, man, we're never gonna do that again. New people come along, they're like, alright, we got this, they're not gonna do it again. What? After the yank it out, it comes out of the mirror? It's weird. I'm the birdie that guards the theater. Everyone that passes by has to answer my riddle. The spacious room is filled with mirrors. Guess how many there are. You get a prize for the correct answer. I'll eat you up if you get it wrong. I'm sorry, what? You're gonna what? What's the prize? What, you think you could stomach it? You know, honestly, what is the prize? It wouldn't be a surprise if I told you beforehand, would it? Looks like you got it right. The answer is, I don't know how many there are. Smart human, get ready for my reward. The bird pecks at your forehead gently, then flies away leisurely. That was it. We didn't even get anything from it. It just pecked my head and walked away. That... click? I thought I did click it, and I thought it was loading. I like how fast the stages are moving and stuff, though. Or not not how fast the stages and stuff are moving. How fast the loading screen is.
They used the planetary rings to establish the law, forging a code of conduct among the masses. A grand lyre with black and white keys served as an instrument, while symbols of articulation and numerical notation took the form of musical notes. The downward flowing river became a melody.
Wait a
minute. The canon of law dictated the form.
Sorry, it's not admission time. It's admission time yet. This road is blocked. I don't know what happened. I'm so sorry. I had to yawn really bad there, and that was like, I thought I could get through, but I guess not. I don't know what happened. It should have started by now. Could they actually be playing hooky somewhere? The show has been canceled. I mean, yeah, really. Why wasn't I notified of such an important change? Goodbye. You can go in if you want. I'm clocking out early. That's the definition of, yeah, I don't care enough to actually try, so just do whatever.
Come on, then.
Which, I mean, fair, I guess. Jeez, this place is huge. Yeah, this is massive. It's like, it literally is the Grand Theater.
This guy is really into these puppets.
Yeah, that's for certain. That is for darn certain. Puppets everywhere, puppets everywhere. You get a puppet. Everyone gets a puppet. Stage play, Act 3, Ode to Order.
Oh, I get it now. The last scene is all about singing the praises of the Order.
Oh, great. Can't wait to do that, considering I barely know them.
And the atmosphere here is completely different from the previous two scenes.
Salutations. What the heck? Did it click? It clicked off auto for me. What in the world?
This is the concluding act of this play. I have showcased the past and present of Penacony.
Oh. Nice. You have to actually hit the bird. Have you been dumbfounded by this genius's design? Or genius design. Look at the immaculate stone, that exquisitely elegant sculpture. I'm in love with this place. You designed it? I like it very much too. Yeah, I highly doubt you designed it, but sure, whatever. What a beautiful misunderstanding. I'd die with no regrets if I was the one who built this place. My works are much more dismal than it, and my knowledge much shallower. Goodbye. I have to hone my own craft, friend. One day I will make something that trumps this masterpiece.
This is the concluding act of this play.
Honestly,
I have
hope that bird
showcased the
succeeds.
past and present of Penacony, hoping that my desire for change resonates within you. And now, I shall reveal its future to you.
Nope. Get away. Nope. Alright, we're gonna go up to this. Then it should. Darn it, I'm trying to get away from it. I'm trying to hide behind it because it actually does seem like it's gonna work. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. I love how this works. And click it. Now you can't move. gosh, I love how that very small thing is able to hide my entire body. I went to the wrong side. I went to the side quest side. I saw the Scorched Sand live stream. You must be the season's Festiva superstar. I love you so much. Please give me your autograph. No, please. Let me shake your hand. No, please be with me. No, I'm good. I'd rather do none of the above, actually. Instead, I'll fix you, though, and get you, not that again. Let's see. No. It literally was just unlocked the whole time, basically. There you go. That was a lot easier than the other one we just did. I'm really sorry for startling you just now. I was too greedy. You don't have to do anything. I just really like you, but admiring you from afar is enough for me. Okay. Never realized I had a fan, but first fan, I guess. It's so weird.
Without a king, who shall bear responsibility for the people?
Without a king, bear responsibility. Just be quiet. You don't need a king.
We will make choices on their behalf and bear the responsibility.
Without a king, who shall protect the weak and stand against the
We
mighty?
shall support one another, protecting the weak and standing against the mighty.
I mean, good idea. Whether it's actually going to work in practice is the big question. Well, actually, I am going to do this first. Because once we move it over, we have to move it again to get back over here. Ooh, a bigger puzzle this time. At some point, before we leave Penacony, they're just going to make a full-on, like, jigsaw where all the pieces are gone. Like, yeah, alright, fair enough. Actually, it's right here. I wasn't thinking it was, like, the end of the, not curtain, banner, there we go. And take that. Before taking these, moving it over, and continuing. Alrighty, well, that's another nice small section done. Where's...
Without a king, who shall govern the movement of stars?
Before the arrival,
I'm trying to see where the
its natural,
gigantic ending is.
and
But...
so it shall continue, even after the king's departure.
After the king's departure,
We no longer have need for a king, for we have become kings of all things.
Doesn't seem to be anything. I don't know what's over here that's so important. I don't know what that did. I guess besides forming this, but is it gonna lead somewhere? Oh, it does. It leads right to the end. Awesome. Alright. I think this should be good for the fight. Yep.
Hey, aren't we supposed to kick off a short story and have a fight here just like we did in the previous acts?
I mean,
Why
she's
aren't any
not
of these
wrong.
puppets saying anything?
Perhaps we'll need to complete the story ourselves, just like we did before.
So, do you think their mind needs tinkering or something?
I don't think you can just do that, but whatever. Based on the experience from Act 2, it seems you'll need to employ the clockwork function, or clockwork again, once again, to personally bring the performance to fruition. Oh!
former king.
That's...
We no longer have need for a king, for we have become kings of all things.
I'm scared to continue this, actually.
Farewell, former king.
We no longer have need for a king, for we
Okay.
have become...
How did it go?
I can't change the emotions, which is not a good
You
thing.
can't change them? What does that mean?
Probably that they're not human? I don't know.
My apologies for my negligence. I forgot to inform you that the final part was scripted long ago.
Let our previous king recount it to you. Now it is time for the final rite.
Prepare for battle. Looks like we'll have to fight again.
Again, really? These bosses should just realize that I'm basically gotta keep first. None of them give up.
With measured steps. No need to remember or seek my assistance. For the contours of my mind shall intersect
Yeah, no one can hear what you're saying, Sovereign. I just gotta beat you up. That's all I'm told. Alien Dream? What in the world? Cannot take action within a certain number of turns and regenerates minor amounts of HP at the start of every turn. When this unit is attacked, greatly increase the damage it takes. Getting attack dispels the alien dream state. Weird? Huh. Alright, I'll take it, I guess. It's a weird ability, but sure.
Time to
More business, eh?
stand still.
We might actually be able to take it out. I mean, not take it out, but, weakness right here. Alright. We can probably hold. Yep. I should have activated all.
Good times. Never time to say bye. Boom.
We're just having fun.
Yep.
Relax.
I'm on guard.
And let's make sure that against this. Even though he really shouldn't be taking
Say
this
bye to
hit,
breathing.
He's already low enough HP, that's not worth it.
Stand still.
Naughty child.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
I know it's not gonna do much now, but it's
Nap
not
time.
so that's good.
May as well kill them all.
And damage. That's getting there.
Lance
actually.
ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Time for a shot.
Relax.
It's time.
Yep, okay.
In the hushed expanse of a nocturnal reverie, I leave faint traces behind. No need to remember me, or to recall the essence of dreams. What is mine shall wane, while you shall transcend its delicate nature.
This is the final scene. It's much more
Now
straightforward.
is the final boss.
He wants to expel the harmony and establish an empire based on the order. Let's go. Once this stage play concludes, it'll be time for the main event, the Charmony Festival.
Oh boy. Let's keep going. Uh-oh. Cutscenes only mean one thing. Something's about to go down. Oh,
They
we got 1
imbued
hour
the
left.
world with meaning, perfecting all things in the heavens and on earth. Then, they rested from the labors of creation. Yet, all beings cried out to Enna. Under the banner of the Order, you have defined all things in the cosmos. But this made us realize that we are but puppets in your hands.
Oh, that's why there's a bunch of puppets. That makes a bit more
Thus,
sense.
on that day, all beings united and cast the Eon into the abyss of oblivion.
What?
This Grand Theater looks totally different. Is this the power of the Order?
Everyone, get ready. This could be a tough battle.
Could be. Could be. It's just a could be. Not an is a tough battle. It could be. I don't think we're just gonna wipe the floor with him. Granted, I don't think we're gonna get wiped either,
marked the seventh day. Cheers and chants reverberated in ears.
Oh my gosh. This is creepy. Alright, now is it finally time?
Look, there he is!
That concludes everything related to the Order.
I love how there's like a bunch
What
of
are
like
your reflections on
silhouettes
this,
or whatever singing
my
or dancing
dear
in the background.
guests? Nevertheless, this is but a trivial blip in the annals of galactic history. What truly matters is the course this river shall take in the days to come. You've arrived at the perfect moment. The Charmony Festival is about to commence, and it would be a shame if you were absent for the Harmony's prologue.
The Order, I love that.
Allow me
This
to
is
extend
Harmony's,
my
even though it
warmest
means
welcome
order.
once more. Welcome to Penacony Theater, the very core of the Sweet Dream, the abode of the Stellaron, the grand stage of the Charmony Festival, and the very place where the future of Penacony shall be determined through conflict.
Alright. Yeah, we already know what's gonna end up. And the very place where your schemes get smashed to smithereens. Why did you invite us to this duel? Where's the Stellaron? Why am I not seeing? Good question. I do want to know where it is too, but I feel like he's gonna pull a fast one and be like, it's actually right here, and then just evolve. Yeah, the very place. I like the nice quick comeback. Very place where your schemes get smashed.
Your unwavering faith in the Trailblaze is truly impressive.
Yeah, just get beat up
True
already.
goodness can only be achieved through faith.
Allow me to point out that falling into a permanent slumber is not happiness, especially when those people are driven by someone else's will in their sleep.
Do you still believe that the Order only seeks to control the universe as their puppet, Himiko?
Yeah.
No matter how perfect your
assume so.
vision of paradise may be, a cage remains a cage.
People will never achieve true happiness in a world like that. They would just be toys for the Eon.
You could like see his face kind of drop there.
It
He was
seems you
not
have
happy.
misunderstood my intentions. Allow me to clarify. My desire is not to resurrect a fallen Eon, or become one myself.
It wasn't.
My sole
Whoops.
objective is to create a paradise free from Eons, where the Order ensures the dignity and happiness of all humanity. A paradise exclusive to us human beings.
I want you to read that again. I want you to say that again. Sole objective is to create a paradise free from aeons. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Where the Order, i.e. another aeon, ensures the dignity and happiness of all humanity. Do you see where that doesn't work? Like, are you picking that up? Because I mean, come on, dude. Come on, Sunday. I know you're smarter than that, but you totally just contradicted yourself. Whatever. Yeah, oh yeah, the Order isn't here anymore. Well, you're still working under the powers of an Aeon.
That's not the case. If people are to live with dignity, There must be nothing and no one above them. In your so-called paradise, you would be the one reigning supreme.
She's got a point there.
Looks like we won't be able to convince each other. Now that our conflict has been destined, let's unveil our paths and reveal to the universe the true path. However, before the prelude to the future begins, please take a moment to ponder the questions I've posed. Is darkness equal to daylight?
No.
Are sinners equal to the righteous? If you are born weak, which god should you turn to for solace?
Oh, great. All three at once, I'm betting.
Just in time.
Eon with great might. Under the banner of the order, you have defined all things in the cosmos.
But this made us realize that we are but puppets in your hands.
I mean, it's pretty loud on my end, but why are they so quiet? What? Like, even on my end, they're quiet. Puppets controlled by order can become impresario? And, like, the past, present, and eternal show is actually an enemy. What is this? In this battle, the past, present, and eternal show shares HP with all puppets of the order. When entering battle, choose a friendly unit to become impresario, granting them an extra action each turn and small increase to their speed. When that friendly unit's weakness is broken, causes their action to become delayed and reselects another puppet of the order to become impresario. If all puppets of the order are weakness broken at this time, unit will receive damage and delay all puppets of the order's actions while increasing the damage they receive. The only thing I got out of that was let's weakness break them all at the same time, so let's do that then. Let's do this one in the middle, I guess.
More business, eh?
Or at least around the same time. Not the weakness break them at the same time, just around the same time.
Relax.
Lance at the ready.
Jeez. Their weakness is super small. Great, now it's gonna take extra damage. I love that.
We're just having fun.
Stand
Definitely focus
still.
on the side first.
I'm on guard.
We honestly might be able to weakness break them soon. Actually, shields for now.
Lance ablaze.
Close. Okay.
Lance! Forward!
Actually,
What are
this
you
is
waiting
really
for? To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Let's see what they do. Stay tuned. It's got the something. Oh wait. Oh wait, we can't. We just break this one over here, but we can do it once Natasha comes.
Good
in, so I'm gonna use
times.
ult.
Never time to say bye. Boom.
Heck yeah. And Steve does himself. Please break this weakness accordingly. Wasn't fast enough.
We're just having fun.
I guess actually we can still do it. Yeah, there we go. Weakness broke.
Relax.
All boats receive more damage.
It's time.
Awesome. Let's definitely try to take advantage of this and do a little bit more damage. Oh yeah, hold on, this is right there. There we go. I was trying to see which ones have a bunch of. Definitely do damage this one. Yeah, okay. You know what? I need to heal.
That's better.
Nice teamwork.
Get some of that off of Callus.
Stand still. May as well kill him off.
Do the vegan. I really would love to get Callus to fall back.
I'm on guard.
Time to say bye.
That's exactly what I wanted. Oh yeah, they're about to get destroyed. I mean, granted, it's only the first phase, but... Oh, ensemble piece got to do it. Another achievement.
More business, eh?
Now we're almost there, actually. Actually, Actually, wait, if we were to take this out...
Stand still.
If I actually ult here, and it doesn't destroy them just from ult damage, it does attack it again. Cool. It's in harmony? Is that what they're saying? Yeah, the world is in harmony. I don't know why they're quiet. It's very weird. Alright, I do this, I do this.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers, I charge extra.
That ain't good. Yeah, definitely for a bit. It's about to take.
May as well kill them all.
Wait, what? Order descendant or something? I couldn't read that. Hold on, what's this ability? Where is it at? Or actually, hold on, you probably this one. Adds commandment to the action order. Every time commandment activates, dispels all crowd control buffs and weakness broken states afflicting the puppets of order on the field, and unleashes Dance for Symphony. Whenever a puppet of order is weakness broken, commandment will suffer a slight action decline. Okay. And then this is gonna be the Dance for Synchrony, which is about to come up. Which is not gonna be fun, but whatever, I guess. Yeah, I see. Okay, so it's right there in the turn order. I see it now.
Justin, just a little something.
Just in case.
Nice teamwork.
Soap opera. Oh, they all have alien brain.
We're just having fun.
That's tough. I want to attack here, actually. Oh, they're not allowed to attack. That's lovely. I need people to heal Sample, or she's gonna literally get defeated. And then immediately gets put back under the alien.
That's better.
You gotta be kidding me. It's gonna happen again, isn't it? Oh no, we actually managed to avoid it this time. That's good. They'll plunge all in the alien dream. Yeah, we're not doing that again. Actually, if I do this, yeah, if I do this, I can ult.
Lance ablaze.
Yep. Cool. No, we're not doing that again. You're all gonna get weakness broken.
We're just having fun. What are you waiting for? To betray my customers, I charge extra.
May as well kill them all.
Finally, the alien dream is on.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
It feels weird that, like, this doesn't feel like the final boss. I thought Sunday would have been the final boss.
Relax.
More business, eh?
I mean, like, there's like a whole promotional poster too that has like a gigantic, weird statue thing. So, like, have we just not gotten there yet?
Say bye to breathing.
What? Which, I mean, slightly terrifies me if there's a lot more to this, but.
We're just having fun.
Oh, great. They're gonna get all their weakness, all their, not their weaknesses, all their shield or whatever it is back.
Stand still.
Ah, great. And then they immediately activate it. She'll saw that one coming. And under Alien Dream. I love how I'm just not allowed to attack. I love that. It's so much fun.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Didn't hurt.
Yeah, great. Yeah, plunge all into sleep. That's lovely.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Oh, Natasha actually gets up so she can attack. That's awesome. What that does for me, I don't necessarily know, but... Yeah, there it is. Gosh, now they're all under Alien Dream. Not for long. Sample won't have it after he, isn't around. Heck yeah, thank you. This fucking ridiculous.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Oh, but we got the battle over, so that's fine. I'll take it.
I already know your decision.
I now permit you to gaze into the sun.
Oh, that's lovely.
These 107,336 stones.
Oh gosh.
The almighty and
Flashbang.
powerful strings of harmony are at my disposal. The supreme tuner, harmonious choir, Dominicus.
Hey, there's the boss I was talking about. I was wondering where you were.
Lost souls, come and meet your master.
The embodiment of the harmony? So the true purpose of the Charmony Festival is to usurp it?
I'm sorry, Himiko, what did you just say? Are you telling me that that is literally like what the entire harmony represent? That is terrifying and not good at all. Every time you break a layer of enemy toughness, you gain a certain collective shield.
Time to move.
Interesting. Collective shields can take damage on behalf of all allies, and the shield effect represents the amount of damage the shield can currently endure.
Noisy.
Yeah, I didn't tell it to attack. I don't know why I did that, but okay.
Naughty child.
Huh. Well, this will be interesting.
Stand still.
I'm on guard.
Its weakness is pretty weak, though. No, not pun, but whatever it is intended. This is weird. Oh, great. They just action delay over and over.
Didn't hurt.
Wise and receptive as you are, answer me this. Why could the harmony and the order merge into one?
I don't know. It's not my path. I'm walking on the Trailblaze. Enhancement for
More business,
walking
eh? What are you waiting for? To betray my customers?
I have no clue.
I charge extra.
Noisy. Noisy.
I do have to admit, though, they kind of upped the skill on this boss. They kind of just went all in.
Good times never last.
And that'll weakness.
Time to say bye. Boom.
I don't know if I'm supposed to defeat them or what.
Tolerate discord.
May as well kill
And
'em
now we're
all.
taking damage. I guess hold on, I'm gonna look up. What is this? What do these do? Deals minor damage. All damage dealt to this unit is taken by the Harmonious Choir instead. Oh, so they're like all kind of like in the same health bar essentially. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. We'll do. I don't know what to defeat this one. If we can, I guess. If we can.
Sink into a dream.
Lance ablaze.
That alien dream is kind of aggravating.
Forward!
Because it just takes out a unit for however long it wants to. Yeah, it looks like it takes a certain amount of damage and then immediately starts applying all damage it gains from then on onto the
Stand still.
onto the main
Lance at the
enemy.
ready.
And now it's like actually just
Cutting the
broken.
net.
It's kind of nice.
We're just having fun.
Time for a shot.
Disorderly noise.
I'm feeling like there's another world in front of my eyes.
It's the power of tuning. Don't let the song distract you.
Huh? What do you mean? What is the tuning doing?
Disorderly noise.
Didn't hurt.
I love how they're just all slowly but surely weakness breaking or coming back to weakness break at once.
May as well kill 'em all.
Break Echo Faded Dream quickly. What? Sorry, what did you just say? And what is the Echoes of Fate during all these? So if I just
Lance
do
ablaze.
this,
Lance.
and then we can just break them into
Forward.
I almost want to see what the enemy does, though.
Good times.
I mean, at the same
Time
time,
to say bye.
I might get absolutely demolished if I do, but...
More business, eh?
Yeah, I think they share the same HP bar.
What are
That's
you
why they're
waiting
not
for?
decreasing
To
that
betray
fast,
my
'cause they're
customers?
staying the same.
I charge extra.
I stand still.
Workday without
I'm on guard.
I think it said like Workday without God. I'll have to check that achievement. I think it's probably because we took all of these out, and then it tried to do that Volgetto or whatever it is ability, and then just wasn't able to do it.
Noisy.
Which is good. I like that.
Say bye to breathing.
It's a very good thing that we didn't get demolished for that.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
I do wish we could see what it does
You're
though,
too
because it
good
looks
to
kind of
me.
cool.
We're just having fun.
But is this really it though? I feel like there's gotta be a final choice. No way. Is that really it?
The time
That
has
was very
come.
underwhelming.
Creation will be reborn from the remains of the gods.
Oh. And look who comes in to save the day. Nope, I just thought, holy cow.
Radiant spirits, heed my word. Show no mercy.
That's tough. That is so tough. He had no chance. Like, listen, it was just 3 of us beating him up, and the second the Law Fu showed up,
Wake up!
he was
Wake
done.
Hey, wake up! The sun's frying your butt!
Wait, what? I thought we were in the room.
Are you alright?
Yeah, we're
Can
in the
you hear
room.
me?
What do you mean the
Do you remember
sun's...
your name?
What do you mean the sun's frying my butt? I don't remember anything. Why does that line sound so familiar? Didn't I shoot the sun out of the sky? Did we do that? I don't remember that. I think bro's making stuff up. I don't remember anything. We can't have forgotten everything. We'll say, what does that line sound so familiar?
It does? Well, doesn't ring any bells to me.
Of course you don't remember.
Looks like your mind's still in one piece. If you're able to remember such details. Well, that's reassuring.
I wonder what would happen if we like genuinely just went like, I don't remember anything. What happened while I was out? Are we in a dream or reality? I'm assuming we're in reality because I don't see why we would still be in the dream somehow.
It's a long story. Simply put, Don Hung used the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath when we were in the middle of a fierce battle, and summoned the General to help us just in time.
In the middle of... How
And
did we get in
then
there,
we
though?
returned to reality. Look, this is your room.
Yeah, but how did Don Hung get them
Everyone
in
else
there,
has
though?
also returned from the dreamscape. Himeko and the rest are at the lobby discussing matters with the General. And now that you're awake, we should tell the crew that you're all right. Come with me.
I want to know how the General got in there.
Not going to come chat with me,
What?
sleepyhead.
What?
That voice. Is that Black Swan?
What?
Hey, where are you going?
Don't ask questions. You can give me a second.
Hey, we meet again, sleepyhead.
What's Miss Black Swan doing here?
Listen, don't ask me.
Nothing, Miss March. I noticed he was awake and wanted to check to see how he was doing. Though the strike from the General was timely, its destruction was also immense. When emanators collide, ordinary people inevitably suffer.
Yeah, darn, we defeated Sunday,
But,
though, so I'll take
luckily
it.
for them, the dreamscape is my home turf. Thankfully, I managed to get everyone out before the harmonious choir collapsed.
That had to have been a feat. Oh my goodness.
Oh, so that's what happened. Thank you, Miss Black Swan.
Don't mention it. After all, I wouldn't want to see such precious memories vanish. You're heading to see your friends, aren't you? Would it bother you if I walked with you for a short while?
Of course
I
not.
mean, don't see why not.
But you're not planning on doing something like last time, are you?
Why would you think that? I've never harbored any ill intentions. Well, not when you are around, anyway.
And that means what exactly?
Himeko and Mr. Yang are probably still busy. Let's go look for Don Hung first.
Yeah, Don Hung, who just appeared out of nowhere and just immediately blasted them. Now, I will say, though, I completely forgot to do, like, everything we normally do when we start stream. So, apologies for that. I did notice it earlier, but I didn't want to stop everything because we were right in the middle of, like, a really, you know, cool scene, you know, walking forward and stuff. We'll do both of these, and I guess we'll go from there. Hanya, you got a minute? Or are you free sometime in the next few days? And if not, how about next week? And if not, how about next month? Okay, so you want to see me is what I'm hearing. For you, I'm free anytime. You know what? Sure. Great, would you like to watch an Emergia together with me? Me, and I'm not opposed to it, but like, what? Well, since my sister's a puppet and only able to spend a limited amount of time in the mortal world, I always try to... Oh, okay, hi, block of text. I always try to make the most of it by taking her to watch interesting things, have fun, and enjoy good food. Lately, I've been thinking about exploring some new Emergias with her, but due to my job, I've lost interest in many things, and I'm not sure if the Emergias I choose will be enjoyable. It's such a rare occasion for my sister to be in the mortal world, and if I were to waste her precious time on dull Emergias, I'll feel incredibly guilty to the point of moral corruption. That's why I need someone else's suggestion. I believe someone as knowledgeable as you could help me find captivating Emergias. Good question. Good question of what type of Emergia does Zueki like? Because obviously you have to start from somewhere. My sister loves thrillers, murder mysteries, spy flicks, zombies, and basically anything with thrilling plots. However, I find it difficult to discern what is thrilling. If you were with me, immersed in the first-person experiences of various Mara-struck individuals all day, you will also come to feel that no Emergia can be thrilling. That's why I need your help to tell me what is thrilling with the eyes of an ordinary person. I'll get back to you once I've got the tickets. Understood, I guess. Trailblaze, are you there? I want to ask something about the security of Bellabog. You mean how we broke through it? Yeah, sure, what's up? We received a report saying that a vehicle fired a chainsaw... I'm sorry, what? A vehicle fired a chainsaw into the Klapoth fort and shattered a window. They think it's an attack. Have you heard any news like this? Honestly, let's go from the get-go. It wasn't me. ... Oh, oops. Don't worry, I know you wouldn't do things like this. Listen, when you tried to arrest us before, at this point I think it's us. Actually, I think I know who incited it. I'm sorry to have bothered you. I'll go ahead and ask the workshop. If you say so. Multi-layered toughness, which we already worried about, and shared HP. Oh, there you go. The links or whatever that's right next to the character's weakness and HP, that means that their HP is linked. I was wondering what that symbol meant. And it seems like everything else we'll do at the end of the stream, since achievements and stuff are set for later. Because I'm sure we're gonna get more achievements today.
Look, he's still talking to that cowboy.
Oh, Boot Hill's still here. I didn't know he would still be here.
You're awake. How do you feel?
Well, fork me.
Language.
You must be that Stellaron they were talking about.
Oh, great, I'm glad everybody talked about what I actually am. Thanks. I'm fine. Okay, give me a second. I'm fine, thank you. Don Hung, why do you have to blab about everything and the reason why I couldn't stop but laugh? Fork, I myself prefer spooning. I swear to you, whoever makes this game has a fantastic time going through dialogue options. I refuse to believe that they don't. You know what? You know what? For the sake of of how dumb and funny it is, we're gonna go with the whole fork,
Allow me to introduce him to you. This is Boot Hill.
Thanks for
a
disappearing
galaxy ranger
out of nowhere.
During our pursuit of a certain person.
My response means nothing.
We crossed paths and just so happened to uncover a shocking plot being concocted by Mr. Sunday.
Surprise.
Which is why we sought you out. To help the Astral Express save the world together.
Oh.
No need for thanks.
Finally, we have
The Galaxy
friends.
Ranger's principle is correct every injustice one sees. That's how you lot in the Cienjo put it, right, Don Hung?
He's like, I forgot. Hold on.
More or less.
Wait, hold on a sec. This is the first time I'm hearing about this certain person. Who are you chasing? And why would that lead you to the Express?
It was Acheron.
Good question. It's, what was it again? Don Hung. Do you remember?
I forgot that she said they normally forget. Oh, I forgot about that. That stings. Come on, don't keep me in suspense. IDK, man, you're looking kind of sus. I give up. I give up with this game. This game is just too... It's too crazy with how it decides to make some of its options. Man, fine, we'll go with the I don't know, man, you're looking kind of sus. Just because it's funny.
Ain't it? I just can't seem to recall. Weird. My neurochip hasn't registered any malfunctions.
I can't seem to remember either.
Great.
What's going on?
They really did just forget about Acheron.
Forget about it. If it slipped all our minds, reckon that person was just a minor scoundrel. Unimportant. Ain't gonna stop us from piecing together the story.
Wasn't a minor scoundrel when you were chasing her.
When the dust settles, I'll just think of a way to recall it in the memory zone.
Wait, did Black Swan forget
Everyone,
too?
let's hurry up and look for Miss Himiko, shall we? He's now a minor star on Penacony, and the entire hotel's concerned about his well-being.
Why am I a star?
You're right. Let's head to the lobby then.
Wait, why am I a star? I work together with a team. Why am I the most important one? I didn't do anything. Besides, obviously, work with said team. I don't know why I'm important here. Let's see what
You guys go. I'm an outsider, after all. I'd rather not disrupt the long-awaited reunion.
Reunion? Long awaited. No way. Wait. Hold on. I wonder if it's who I think it is. Nope. Okay. Nope. That was very anticlimactic. I thought it was just gonna immediately.
Look, they're with the general.
Oh, nope. Never mind. Not who I thought it was.
all
My
right.
bad.
In these times of conflict, for the sake of utmost safety, it is only right that the Alliance steps forward to mediate on behalf of the Astral Express. We must not allow you to take unnecessary risks. Furthermore, despite the IPC's eagerness for success, it prioritizes peace above all. And the family, trapped though it may be, professes a desire for harmony. The
Yeah,
Alliance has
harmony,
always won
quote, unquote.
people over with reason. I firmly believe both parties can indeed put aside their differences and come to a peaceful agreement.
The General possesses a deep understanding of the greater good. With the Cienjo Alliance mediating, peace for Penacony is within reach.
You flatter me. But ultimately, it's been all down to the Express. Without your efforts, this sweet dream paradise would have been claimed by the last remnants of order before there was even a shot at peace.
I mean,
well, would you look at that?
not to my
Here
own harm, but
comes
yeah,
the big
we definitely
hero.
stopped that one. Why are we considered the big hero? We didn't do much. It's nothing really. I do what I can. Let me. Yeah. I really feel like it's nothing. We worked alongside everyone else. I don't think it was much.
Here's the galactic baseballer. The paragon of both heroism and humility.
No way the galactic baseballer is
Are
now
you
my
okay?
my
I heard you couldn't
name
wake
tag.
up.
That's awesome.
Are you feeling unwell?
Don't worry, Mr. Yang. There is nothing wrong with him. He practically burned through a lifetime's worth of jokes on the way here.
Yeah, but you probably laughed at one or two
What
of them, so
about
it worked.
you, Mr. Yang? I heard that even Miss Robin wasn't spared. And that guy locked you both up.
It's a long story. But at least Mr. Sunday took it easy on us. He
Well, yeah,
used an
'cause it was
ability
his
called
sister. He wasn't gonna
tuning
harm
to
her.
connect our consciousnesses with his. In other words, he imprisoned us within his consciousness. Thanks to General Jing Yuan's destruction of the Harmonious Choir, we were able to escape.
So he literally just put you into his
He
brain.
used that tuning
That
on
is so
us
weird.
too. Does that mean that we were almost imprisoned as well?
I can confidently say now, he was truly after a fair fight with us. Had he wanted, he could have easily taken us down, without so much as lifting a finger.
Well, at least he's got.
Speaking of the Oak
got
family
morals.
head, where is he now?
Also a good question.
It's complicated, but in a nutshell, he's now the former Oak family head.
But
The
he's
IPC
alive.
has named him the key figure in the family's Penacony split, citing a threat to cosmic peace. He must represent the family and answer for the unrest caused.
Huh.
His trial is set to take place at Pier Point.
I mean, I'm glad he's still alive,
The family
honestly.
quickly labeled him and the remnants of the Order as enemies, declaring the turmoil an internal rebellion. This move effectively barred the IPC from intervening in family affairs on both moral and rational grounds.
Yeah,
Everyone
they probably
really
did that on
has their own
purpose.
agenda, after all.
Then, what's going to happen to Miss Robin? She and Sunday won't be able to deny their involvement in the Charmony Festival. They're siblings, after all. Why the sigh, General?
I can only say that this incident is an unexpected mess for the girl. The Alliance will try to persuade the family to consider this matter carefully during mediation.
Give me a second. I did hear a notification, but nothing's actually popping up on my end. So give me a second while I pull up the other monitor and other screen, because of course I have about 50 different monitors all wrapped up into one. How do I check this? Give me 2 seconds. Okay, nothing's updating. Got you. That's lovely. Okay, there you go. Sorry for the very long wait, but thank you, Lightwave, for the follow. Welcome to the Gaming Roundtable. And I did see your thing. Put in actually, here, I'll do you one better. Give me 2 seconds. I do this all the time because I still haven't actually set up the, oh gosh. Because I'm trying to set up a Discord sooner or later in the future. I just haven't gotten to that point yet. So until then, I unfortunately have to continually just send this in chat. So there you go. So if you'd like to add me, we can chat later after stream about okay, yeah, whatever. It's just, yeah, for now, obviously while the Discord is kind of still up in the air, I kind of have to unfortunately do this like this. Alright.
It's time, everyone. The IPC's key members and I have agreed to consult one another before the upcoming negotiation. Do any of you wish to sit in?
Oh, absolutely. I
Given
want
the
to see what's
General's
supposed to happen.
invitation and the matter's significance to the universe, the crew will naturally
just,
accept.
You know, small,
However, if the
small
IPC
significance.
has any reservations...
Why, of course you're welcome. They've mentioned that your team is a trusted ally of the IPC in Penacony, so there's no reason not to welcome you.
I wonder if that was
Besides,
Aventurines doing.
If there can be reliable observers from the Astral Express present, discussions will go more smoothly. So, what do you all think?
This is true.
Well then, we shall oblige.
I'm kind of allergic to those types of situations. I think I'll just head back to my room and start packing.
Not to worry. Himiko and I will take care of things.
Whoa, 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 hold on, I want to be there.
I'm afraid I'll also have to return to the Express first. The conductor is worried about us. It's best I go and explain the situation.
Thank you. What about you? Will you join Welt and me? Or have you got other plans?
I'll go with Miss Himiko. I have to help March pack her suitcase. I don't know why, but something tells me I only have one real option here. Maybe because I have 3 choices, and I'm sure this one right here is probably going to lead March to getting mad and telling me to go with them, so we're going to go with Miss Himiko because
Great.
make it easy on us.
Although I'm not too sure of the reason. The representatives from the IPC have insisted on his presence.
Why? What have
Allow me to lead the way. Follow me, please.
What have I done? I've literally done nothing but work as a part of the Astral Express team.
Lobby. Everyone, please follow me.
I don't understand this. They're like acting like I did this fantastic, uber amazing thing. I'm like, I literally just worked as a part of this team on the Astral Express and saved the day. Like, I don't know. What did I do in particular? Apparently I'm just special and I did something amazing, I guess.
I'm a little clock. Tick-tock, time, stop!
What? What even was that? That was interesting.
Mr. Aventurine and Miss Topaz are here too. Oh, and who is that over there?
The Intelligentsia Guild's Dr. Ratio.
You know,
this assembly is.
You can't just have
something.
everybody think that Aventurine just dies and then just have him appear the next second. Like, that's just messed up. That is entirely too messed up.
It's been a while, my Astral Express friends. I would also extend my sincere thanks to you, General of the Lawfu. The presence of everyone here assures that the talks will likely reach a conclusion that satisfies all sides.
I almost wonder if someone here is going to be Sparkle.
Looks like everyone has come with expectations. Care to share?
I wonder.
Of course. Topaz, if you please.
Because I feel like Sparkle's got to be here somewhere watching the whole thing.
In summary, it's good news. After much deliberation from the Strategic Investment Department's Council, the absolute majority of members have agreed to the following resolutions. In light of long-term considerations for interastral peace, and by authority of Pierpoint HQ, the Strategic Investment Department, on behalf of the Interastral Peace Corporation, will permanently relinquish its claim on Penacony sovereignty and offer unconditional support of the family's rebuilding efforts on Penacony.
Listen, all I got out of that was that you're off Penacony. Don't make it confusing.
Something.
That was just way too confusing for me. Don't do that. So the IPC does see the big picture, huh? What's in it for you guys? Doesn't it mean Aventurine took a hit for nothing? No, actually, I'm clicking that one. I'm 100% clicking that one because that makes no sense. Aventurine literally almost, and you're telling me that his whole scheme was worth nothing?
If that's what it takes to bring peace to the entire universe, it's a price I'll gladly pay.
I say Sparkle because I almost wonder
Has
if
the
Aventurine
IPC
is
finished
Sparkle.
sharing all its
Because that
thoughts?
feels weird the way he's talking.
Then it's our turn. The Guild, much like the Genius Society, has taken a keen interest in the recent calamity in Penacony. Ultimately, both parties have agreed to a comprehensive collaboration, offering technical support for the reconstruction of Penacony. The floor is yours for the final points, Mr. Screwlum. Enlighten us, please.
Organic life's unrelenting search to understand the realm of inner spirituality is something I both admire and envy.
Huh.
Inorganic life has no mechanism to evoke dreams. But when my mechanical impulses are activated, my inspiration circuits will start to operate, and I will enter a state defined as imagination.
Huh?
Every time, within the realm of imagination, there emerges a fire from the shadows. It is warm, bright. I frequently ponder this flame might represent the essence of intelligence. A cluster of inspiration ignited by high temperatures. The future direction of the universe may well lie within it. Alas, they are nothing but projections of my thought system to me. Desired, but unattainable.
Yeah, I don't
But after learning of Penacony's accomplishments, I have come to realize that the flame is not beyond my grasp.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure
After
what you're talking about.
deliberations with my partners, we have decided to defer the progress of the Simulated Universe project, and instead assist the Intelligentsia Guild as technological consultants in the research of the Dreamscape and Memory Zone, so that these assets may be better used to serve humanity.
Not only that, we've also established contact with the Garden of Recollection through the IPC.
Oh, great.
And they've pledged
That's
their
what they
support
need.
for our research endeavors.
Wait, really?
I'm truly happy for the Dream Chasers
actually
on
wants to work
Penacony.
with others?
The cosmos' brightest and, let's admit, dimmer intellects are now at their service.
Yay, it's a big W for everyone. Please. Come on, guys. I keep getting this feeling that this is all too good to be true. I mean, that's what I'm thinking, but whatever. We'll go with a big W, I guess. Try to be optimistic.
Never mind. At the end of the day, this is a positive outcome.
No wonder everyone insisted that he be there.
Yeah, because I just
It
know
heartens me
everybody,
to learn
apparently.
that everyone is willing to put aside their differences for Penacony's plight. I trust that everyone will surely reach consensus in the upcoming negotiations.
Oh yeah, surely.
Looks like Penacony's future is decided. I'm wondering, is there anything else the crew is concerned about?
Oh, cool. We can ask a few questions,
Peace
right?
is our greatest wish. Beyond that, we desire nothing else.
Oh, I thought we were gonna. It was that time of the
Well, that's
chapter
good.
where we get to ask all of our questions.
Now that everyone's minds are at ease, I shall take my leave. You may now depart with peace of mind. The Alliance will deal with all subsequent procedures.
Sometime later.
If that's the case, it appears that we have nothing else to worry about on Penacony.
Wait, what? We're
Looks
leaving
like
already.
It's time for us to embark on a new voyage.
Gosh, we didn't have to stay in Penacony
Sounds
for
good to
very
me.
long.
You two head back to the Express first. I'll pick up March and deal with the checkout procedure. Oh, also, Miss Black Swan, you have a matter to discuss with me, yes?
Okay.
Nothing escapes your attention, Miss Navigator.
You've been with us this whole time, huh? In any case, he and I will be waiting for you and March on the Express. Let's go. Our time on Penacony has come to a fruitful end.
Has it though?
Penacony's journey ends
Something's
here.
not right here.
I guess it was pretty fruitful.
Okay, I want to listen to everybody's talks, which I say everybody, but it's honestly only two. There's only this group right here.
Well, seems the dust is finally settled,
Oh,
no?
oops. I didn't
Well
realize we were going to be
done,
talking to
friend.
Matrine straight face to face.
This
Topaz.
is all due to your heroic deeds in Penacony. Everyone's been moved by your integrity and selflessness.
Yeah, I don't feel like this is the end. I feel like this is
I am
there's something else
truly
here.
happy for the Dream Chasers on Penacony. The cosmos' brightest and, let's admit, dimmer intellects are now at their service.
Something's not right here.
Familiar.
I guess that's it, though. Only thing left to do is go back to the Express. I really do wonder where Acheron went, though. She kind of just
The navigation
disappeared.
meeting is about to start. We're all waiting for you.
When did the Express become so lively?
Yeah, what? And why are...
Ahem.
What? What is
Looks
going on?
like everyone's present. Let the navigation meeting commence then.
Something's weird's going
This a
on.
meeting to decide our next stop? How we doing this? By show of hands.
I'm sorry, explain to me. You said our next stop? Are we about to have 2 more people on the Express full time? Because honestly, I am so down for it. Don't get me wrong, but like, what?
Hold your horses, cowboy. It's for those to decide.
Whew, had to make sure. I'm like, what in the world? That was about to be really weird. Boo Hill, what are you still doing here? Black Spawn, how come you're still here too? What incarnation are you guys? Yeah. I want to cover both of my bases, so what incarnation fits pretty well.
Allow me to explain. Mr. Boothill and Miss Black Swan submitted a request to temporarily travel with the Express for their own personal reasons.
You know what? Fair
As you all may know, the Astral Express never declines any passenger whose heart yearns for the distant stars.
Alright, fair enough.
Therefore, they will be traveling with us for a while until they reach their destinations.
Sounds like a blast, honestly.
Oh, the Express is going to be much livelier now. But, Miss Black Swan, you better not use your memo keeper abilities to pull any pranks.
I highly doubt we have to worry about her.
Understood, Miss March. I promise you, you'll never see me in your room while you're taking a break.
No.
Don't! You're freaking me out.
That didn't take very long.
All right. Now that everyone's met everyone, we can continue our navigation meeting.
Alright, where's our next stop, Pom Pom? I'm
Firstly,
curious.
Pom Pom wishes to thank everyone. If it weren't for you all unearthing the truth about Penacony, Pom Pom would have never known where Mikhail and the rest had gone. What they had to go through was regrettable, but I reckon they all fulfilled their wishes. And it was thanks to all of you. Thank you, everyone. Now then, we come to the crux of this navigation meeting. We must decide on the Express's next stop. Let me introduce our current options.
Wait.
The first choice is from Himiko, the oceanic planet of Lushaka, a planet composed entirely of water. Many aquatic races reside there. Of course, it's also the home planet of the venerable, nameless Mikhail.
Are we gonna be able to swim?
The second choice is the agate world Melustanen, suggested by Welt. It's famed as one of the initial sites of the Stellaron disaster, and the place where the beauty Idrilla ascended. Today, it's celebrated as a planet of undying allure. The third choice is Edostar, a planet nestled within a vast ion storm region, currently under assault by the Antimatter Legion. However, the distress signals from there have recently ceased, prompting the IPC's wish for us to check in on the situation. The last choice, courtesy of Black Swan, is the glass belt Petravia, a massive belt of asteroids that was turned to glass by the Lord Ravager Zephyro. These days, it's apparently known to house one of the branches of the Morning Actors Troupe.
Ooh, so many options. I'm seeing stars already.
Next up, everyone will select the destination that they wish to visit, and then we'll put it to a vote.
Alright, give me a second. Because if this really does actually decide where we go, I feel like it has to be like... a whole fake thing, where it's like a fake vote where you go go somewhere no matter what. But give me a second. What would you say? Like what? Oh gosh, what, like travel choice or something? Travel choice for Penacony? Oh no, there you go. Hold on. We'll do Trailblaze. I'm looking this up, by the way, for those who are confused as to why I'm saying this out loud. I'm just trying to figure out, like, because I don't want to make the wrong choice and then be like, oh, wait. Because I want to make sure this doesn't actually matter. It concerns me. I'm assuming it probably doesn't matter in all reality, but... Okay, well, I guess now we have to look up full guide, but... I mean, in all reality, if I'm truly honest, I know I at least want to go... I think it would be cool to go to the oceanic planet of the... What is it? Lushaka? Mostly because I'm like, love water beyond belief. So I think that'd be really cool, but... I don't know. I guess we'll see. Like I said, I'm gonna check and... Okay, yeah, so yeah, never mind. It basically says that no matter what, you're gonna go to a specific choice, so... I'll pick the oceanic planet, but honestly, I guess it doesn't matter. But it makes sense, though, because technically we're supposed to go to the Edo Star, and we're called there by the IPC anyway, so it makes
Little
sense.
Misha and old Mikhail's homeland. Having been through so much in Penacony, as an aspiring nameless, I believe a visit to his homeworld is a must.
Count me in. Still, I imagine that planet must have changed entirely after the Stellaron disaster. I've heard that its landmasses no longer exist, and the native population has completely changed.
And? So what?
I'm not against Miss Himiko's choice, but Edo Star sounds like it's in danger. As nameless, should we not extend a helping hand?
March is right. Though the fact that the distress signals have ceased means we're probably too late. But I still think we should investigate the situation there.
Yeah, okay.
3 votes for Lushaka, 2 for Edo.
Yeah, but we have 2 others.
Looks like we have a winner! Next up, Lushaka, the ocean planet.
Wait, really? Hold on.
Then this navigation meeting is adjourned. I'll go check the warp jump coordinates. Everyone can catch up on some rest in the meantime. When it's time to make the jump, Pom-Pom will make an announcement.
You know what? I'll take it. Heck with it.
There's still some time before the jump. What should I do?
Alright, so we have some optional, so we're definitely going to do the optional.
Please let this trip be uneventful. Please let this trip be uneventful. Please let this trip be uneventful.
You know, normally I would make fun of her for that, but she's kind of got a point at this point. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to continue it with her. Let's do it.
Oh, what's with you and always copying the way I talk?
Well, because you're not wrong.
The last couple of trailblazing expeditions have been downright terrifying. It's about time we had some fun, cozy, and cute adventures for a change. Come on, start praying with me. Please let this trip be uneventful. Please let this trip be uneventful. Please let this trip be uneventful.
Yeah, no, she's entirely right for that. Oh gosh, it's so true. I can't even argue with that. It's just so true, unfortunately.
Huh. For some reason, I'm suddenly stricken by the feeling that we haven't crossed paths in quite some time.
Well, we haven't been on Penacony for a pretty long time. You're always in my heart. Oh, we're picking that. I don't even care.
I should have known better than to expect anything serious from you.
What? What do you mean? That was serious. This time you must disembark with us when we reach our destination. Exactly. Thank you. Real answer.
Got it.
Heck yeah. We got Don Hung getting off the train. Oh, geez, we have more optional. Where's Boothil at, anyways? Oh, he's by the jukebox. Of course.
You're fast becoming an excellent trailblazer. It's an honor to be able to watch you grow.
Oh, thanks, Welds. Honestly, stop flattering me, because it's not fair.
Don't downplay your achievements. Everyone has witnessed your growth. I've known many warriors in my time, and only a few achieved the kind of growth you have. Back home, where I'm from, you'd be rated at least an S tier.
What's the top?
It's not been easy for you these past few days. You've earned some downtime. I'm looking forward to seeing how you'll perform on our next journey.
Wait, I wonder if, like, when he says S star, does he mean, like, because in Impact 3rd, it has, like, the whole rating system where it's, like, you can be, like, B rank, A rank, S rank for, like, all your characters. So I wonder if it means that we're, like, S rank when the top is, like, SSS rank. Which would be kind of cool if that was a reference to that, but I highly doubt it.
This trip to Penacony was the first time we trailblazed together, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, gosh, it really is. That is, yeah. It was too dangerous. I wish you hadn't gone down. I'm not gonna lie, that is exactly what I've been thinking, but we'll just say I hope we get Trailblaze together again.
Don't worry. We'll have plenty of time to spend together on the Express, so there'll definitely be more chances for adventures like this. Turn in early today. You've really been pushing yourself hard recently. If you don't take this chance to recharge, it could lead to long-term problems. It seems fine when you're young, but it's a different story as you age.
Trying to suggest something there, Himiko? I feel kind of bad about that one, but...
This Astral Express sure is comfy. But I got one tiny problem with it. How come there ain't no potent drinks on this ride?
Because that's not the kind of
I
express
can live
we are.
without malt juice. At he stalks something else. Like that white gem. Common as dirt, and not too pricey.
Yeah, we just don't. No way our express is only rated 12 plus. Is Himiko's coffee not strong enough for you? Or I'll help you ask the conductor. No, the Himiko's coffee line is kind of funny. I kind of like that one. That's great.
Oh, well, that's different kind of strong.
Oh no, he's already had her coffee. I'm sorry,
All
Boot Hill.
these years out in the wild, and now I'm bunking in luxury. Gotta say, it's quite the treat.
Alright, fair enough. Sad he doesn't... I love how the only thing he's upset about is that there's no
here.
drinks, but darn.
Seeing your reflection among the stars in the porthole really does seem somewhat surreal. How about it? This journey of beautiful dreams.
Yeah, beautiful's a
Was
way to
it to
put it,
your
that's for
liking?
certain. Oh geez, 5 options? Oh my gosh. What a roller coaster ride. It's just so peak. Keep it coming. Thank you for that. It kind of left me wanting more, you know? Seems like there's still a lot of loose ends. I'm picking that if a better option doesn't come. It's nothing short of a deus ex machina. When the next survey comes, I'll be checking the too easy box. Again. Yeah, no. There's still a lot of loose ends, and it's actually kind of ticking me off, but it's okay.
There's a rich scent of curiosity here. Such memories can be irresistibly captivating.
Yes, because I want to know what in the world happened to a lot of people and a lot of
How
stuff.
about you hand
It's
that
aggravating.
small parting gift back to me? I'm quite eager to have it back.
Which? Oh, the card. I don't even remember if one day you unfortunately sunk into the memory zone's deep sea. Let a memory keep by your side will guide you out on your behalf. Did we ever use this?
Oh?
What happened? It's not this card. I wasn't the one who broke it. I love how we just immediately thought we broke it. Yeah, let's go through what happened.
Never mind.
Don't never mind. What
just-
happened?
Stumbled upon a particularly fascinating spot in your memory.
And that would be?
Before I explain, I would like to apologize to you. This farewell gift I gave you isn't really a compass from the memory zone.
Oh, that's
but
great.
merely an empty light cone.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Remember
Thank
when
you
we
for that.
entered the hotel in the dreamscape for the first time? And I procured a few trinkets from your companions. Their functions are similar. This way, I can always be attuned to your location, ready to assist immediately if you encounter any threats. But this is not its most intrinsic function.
What is it going to record my memory?
Light
so you
cones
can
are slices
grab
of
'em?
light used to encapsulate solidified phenomena.
Or
This
remembrance.
empty light cone is the same. It can etch your memories in their most vivid form, and then allow me to admire and manipulate them, turning them into unique mementos. All the world is born from the power of mind and soul, and that power is memory. To prevent ourselves from being forgotten by the world, we must make the world remember us. Or use our memories to recreate it. Life, seemingly vast,
technically I don't
offers
necessarily
but a
care about being
scant
forgotten, but
collection
okay.
of impactful memories. Some joyful, some sorrowful, some light, some heavy. But you are different. Memory is a reflection of the future.
How am I different?
Within that reflection, I see your unparalleled worth. You have the power to craft memories that can captivate the world. Your memory can illuminate the universe's future path. And that memory
So
will
we're
be as
important for the future?
scintillating as the star clusters you see in this porthole.
Which is why you want to collect my memories. You're making me blush. How? What? To help me see if I'm about to ascend. You know what? First one. Which is why you want to collect my memories.
Precisely. But do you know the deeper meaning behind it?
I'm sure you're going to tell me anyways,
The
so
reason
sure.
is simple. In this grandiose and ostentatious dream of the families, only you personally experienced the entire course.
What does that mean? Yes, please. So only you personally experienced the entire course. What do you mean? There's a ton of people that were along the way.
Patience, my friend. I will reveal the answer to you, but that time is not now. Turn around and take a look at your friends. Every one of them is reveling at the arrival of their next destination, all filled with hopes and expectations of their own present and future. Revealing everything at this moment would be a bit of a buzzkill, wouldn't it? I'm looking for an opportune time, a time when you're totally at ease. Perhaps when the night grows hazy and you're about to drift off would be the most opportune.
What?
How about one fine night? I will prepare the candles, aromatics, and even a cushy couch to create a cozy dreamland for you.
What is going on here?
I will tell you the answer in the form of a little bedtime story to lull you to sleep.
I am very confused as to what's going on.
Hi! Hello! Attention all passengers! The express is about to make the jump. Please be seated and hold on.
Wait, like we're actually gonna leave now?
It looks like we're finally about to set off. There are countless gleaming memories out there waiting for us. Why don't we just leave it at that for now? Ah, that's right. As a small token of compensation for playing that little trick on you with the empty light cone, I will gift you with some words. They hold great significance to me. Life is akin to a winding labyrinth where memories serve as our sole companions.
Okay.
You'll remember these words dearly, won't you? In the year 2158
okay,
of the
story
Amber
time.
Era, the first year of the new epoch, the universe resumed its intended trajectory. The kindling of conspiracy smoldered in Penacony, the land of the dreams. Failing to erupt into a blaze, it instead flickered briefly on Klapoth's anvil, before vanishing in the blink of an eye. The dead, and those fated to die, remain in their eternal slumber, while the living find solace in deep sleep. All clamored in a cacophony of silence, and then went about their own ways. The cosmos emanated a vitality characteristic of a new era, all for the modest price of a brother and sister's mild grief.
I am
Babies
very
are born
confused
as
as to what this
stars
story is supposed to mean.
extinguish. The silver rail unfolds. The story of the Astral Express comes to a close, yet it also embarks anew. Time marches forward, heralding the arrival of a new chapter in the history of trailblazing expeditions.
Penacony Land of Dreams, the end. Oh no. Is this what I think it is? This is lead actor as a Trailblazer, starring Don Hung as Don Hung. Question mark as March 7th. Himiko is Himiko. Joachim is Walt's full name. Firefly blank as Acheron. Everybody else basically looks to be as themselves. Cameo appearance: Silver Wolf, Sampo, Topaz, and Jade. Argenti, Genuine's Script Supervisor Elio, loving memory, Rosalina, Tiernan, Mikhail, Char, legwork. That was a lot. May this journey lead us starward. This feels weird.
Countless shooting stars streak the sky tonight. If you can pick the right one, it will carry your wish to thousands of distant
It
worlds.
felt weird that it said, like, special guest with, like,
You're
Sampo
feeling
and stuff.
very relaxed now, aren't you?
I don't know. It seems weird.
So, then, it's time to tell you a little bedtime story. Well, let's start with a conclusion. The crew was defeated in the battle against Sunday. Everyone in Penacony failed, and no one survived.
Sorry, what?
But don't panic. The truth, as horrifying as it may be, is not yet irreversible.
What?
There's still a glimmer of hope, and that's why
Start with the conclusion. What?
I'm here.
We lost.
Next, I'll use this empty light cone that carries all your memories to relive everything that happened before. And when this story reaches its end, I'm sure someone as clever as you will notice that. There's a major flaw in the story you have experienced. Yet, within that flaw lies a glimmer of hope. Are you ready for it? Do you remember everything? When the clock turned back, the Express started a warp jump, sending you to a strange dream. You were bewildered back then, and then a Galaxy Ranger named Acheron showed you a way out.
So Acheron is key to this.
When you
What
arrived
about
at the
her?
Reverie Hotel, you met the doorman Misha and had a confrontation with Aventurine, an IPC representative. Thankfully, Acheron appeared again and helped you. After that, you saved Firefly and explored Penacony together. During the tour, you ran into Sparkle disguised as Sampo and accidentally entered a child's dream. There, I rescued both of you from death, but Firefly didn't return to reality. She realized the truth and tried to involve you in her plan, but that resulted in an accidental death. Even more unsettling, you soon encountered another murder.
Everything seems
The two
right
cases
so
of
far.
death prompted you to investigate the truth behind the sweet dream. Despite your efforts to gather information about the two victims, you didn't make much progress. But you did learn about the watchmaker from Gallagher. Meanwhile, Aventurine was secretly carrying out his scheme, in which you were one of the pawns. In the midst of a fierce battle, Acheron revealed her true identity as an emanator of the Nihility and unsheathed her sword. That strike foiled Aventurine's plan and opened a passage between the sweet dream and the original memory zone. Upon your arrival at Dreamflux Reef, you learned the truth that death was actually dormancy, as well as the truth about the dreamscape, the Stellaron, and the bellboy.
Yeah, because we never even stopped the Stellaron, too. That's what
You
what
split
is
up
going
with
on?
Sunday and Robin, looking for a way to seal the Stellaron. However, it turned out that Sunday and the Dream Master had their own hidden agenda. And you had to engage in an ultimate duel on the stage of the Charmony Festival.
Which we failed?
Finally, the story reached its conclusion. You emerged
just said we failed.
victorious, with the Trailblaze triumphing over the Order, and Penacony embracing a bright and peaceful future. This marks the end of the thrilling journey in Penacony.
Okay, so finally.
I'm sure
that's
you've
what I'm
already
saying.
noticed something unusual.
Just explaining why she said we
haven't you?
failed.
The major flaw, which contradicts all the known information, hides in this story.
Okay, say it. Come on. Out with it. My first encounter with Misha at the hotel, I was attacked by Sparkle disguised as Sampo. The fake deaths of Firefly and Robin. Acheron unsheathed her sword and revealed the power of the Nihility. Death is disguised as dormancy. The major flaw contradicts all the known information. Honestly, I'm sure it's going to tell me what it is, like, really, after I get it wrong, but... The only one I could think is Acheron, because it still feels weird that she's not here. And, like, she's just gone now.
Are you suggesting that the sleeping and shapeless never bestows its gaze upon anyone, and thus no one can truly possess the power of the Nihility?
Okay, no, but
That's a very astute guess. But unfortunately, Acheron did progress further down the path of the Nihility. Her unwavering belief in liberating the world from the grasp of paths surpasses the capabilities of ordinary humans. I'll discard that incorrect answer for you. Take your time and think it through.
She actually just lets us go back and pick an answer.
What is the fatal variable?
The fatal variable? Or the fatal flaw? Gosh, I really don't know. I'm gonna have to go through all these probably, because I really don't know which one it would be. I mean, my next guess would probably be death as disguised as dormancy. Because that has always felt really weird from the get-go as well, because what is the big difference between death and dormancy here? Like, obviously, yes, they're different, but why is that difference such a big distinction?
It is true that Gallagher is a history fictionologist, but he didn't lie in this matter. In addition, death and dormancy do arise from the same concept.
Yeah, I'll probably go through every single wrong one before I get the right one, so it's fine.
This is not the fatal variable in your adventure. Take your time and think it through.
Stop making me guess, just tell me already. The fatal flaw? Would it be attacked by Sparkle? Maybe?
Sparkle. Yes,
No,
Sparkle.
never mind.
The most enigmatic and elusive character in the entire story. But unfortunately, she was the first to uncover the truth, and she did purposefully attack you to create confusion. By the way, she left me a message to pass on to you.
Oh, great, thanks, Sparkle.
Always make sure you can distinguish reality from imagination. Is that a clue, you may wonder? I'm not sure, although I'm pretty sure that the fatal variable has nothing to do with that masked fool.
Alright, well, time to click. I mean, at this point, it's probably is a top, so we're gonna go with the fake deaths and see what happens.
Well, although the fake deaths of those two ladies don't align with our initial assumptions, this fact itself doesn't contradict the information we have so far. I'll go ahead and eliminate that incorrect answer for you. So, what is the fatal variable?
You know, now that I really think about it, and I just realized why this doesn't make any sense. Misha was always a part of the dreamscape. Like, you know, obviously, you know, he's like technically a part of the dream zone. He's not actually a real person, doesn't have a real body. So how is he in reality? So, in reality, and this might be a big reach, but I feel like this is right. I think our entire journey inside of Penacony has been within the dream. And that even on the Express right now, we're still in the dream. Because there's no way Misha could have showed up in the reality since he was a dream. And now the entire thing is bursting wide open, and now my brain wants to explode, but... So, what she's basically saying is the whole time we've been swindled. We literally have not won because everything has been false. It's like within a dream within a dream, so it just doesn't matter anymore.
Little Misha. Or should I call him the Watchmaker?
No way. Don't tell me.
He's
Is it actually
only a
true?
segment of memory in a dream bubble, but his ambition for the Trailblaze led him to leave the bubble and embark on a grand adventure in Penacony. While Misha is a rather special memory zone meme, and he was granted power by the Trailblaze, there's still one thing that he shouldn't be able to do. A life born in the memory zone could never manifest in reality.
I didn't think about that until
So,
she kind of
why did
suggested
he
it.
appear in the Reverie Hotel in reality?
Unless it wasn't reality. Oh
The
my
answer
gosh.
is simple. He is the one fatal variable that contradicts all our known
You've
information.
gotta be kidding me.
This means that you, who wholeheartedly believe in this memory, are still trapped in the dreamscape at this very moment.
There's no way that they have been literally
Wake
lying
up,
to us from the
sleepyhead.
start.
Break free from this eternal dream and return to the real world.
There's no way.
We'll find our answers there.
I refuse.
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2.
There it is. Nah, that is insane. That one small detail all the way from the start
This way,
came
darling.
back. I have no words. That is so impressive. The amount of foreshadowing they had to do for this is insane.
Not another one.
Not another one. Don't be rude.
Thank you so much, Black Swan.
Finally, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
What happened? What is this place? The deja vu is strong with this scene. Yeah, a lot of things, but honestly, let's go with what happened. Start explaining.
I understand you must be confused, and we'll do our best to shed light on the situation. However, before that, it's essential to know that this place is the rift between dream and reality. A place reserved only for those who have awakened from Enna's dream.
Great.
Do you remember Sunday's ambitious plan? He intended to harness the power of the Stellaron, the collective will of over 100,000 Oak family members, and the desires of everyone in Penacony to usurp the harmony and restore the order.
Unfortunately, it didn't stop there. From the early days of our journey into Asdana, we were already affected by the Stellaron. That strange dreamscape where we met. Maybe it was a sign that your thoughts were beginning to drift away.
That is insane. All of this is just a dream. That is...
I don't think the goal of the Order was to put everyone into a deep sleep. Quite the contrary. They used the Stellaron to catalyze the leakage of Asdana's Memoria into the material world, allowing the dreamscape to blend with reality. And that included a lot of Memoria from the Beyond the Sky Choir. As time came and went, the dreams eventually became indistinguishable from reality, and reality became an illusion. People think they are awake, but their spirits have long since stepped into the Temple of Order.
That is
This is what makes Enna's dream so powerful. In this paradise governed by the Order, everyone indulges in their delightful dreams and lives happily ever after. I believe what you experienced in the sweet dream, except for that flaw, was real. Only in this way could you reach the destination, lifting the crisis in Penacony and embarking on your next trailblazing expedition. If it wasn't for Acheron's plan, we might have been trapped in this dream forever.
That's why she traveled away from the
Fortunately, while
planet.
the path of the Order governs all things, it can't affect the Nihility. I came to realize this when the Dream Master tried to expel me at any cost.
This is also why you felt a sense of peculiarity when traveling with her. Well, I'm not as fortunate as she is. Even if I'm a memo keeper, I was still influenced by the power of the Order and fell into hallucinations. However, thanks to your memories, now we still have a chance to turn the tide.
I just want to know why I'm able to wake
For
up
mortals,
first, but...
even if they possess the great power of a path, they can't create a flawless world like gods do. That's why there was a flaw in your dream. In other words, once you have realized the world is not real, you'll have a chance to break free from the dream.
The flaw in your dream lies within Misha, who could have never appeared in reality. When I turned the pages of your memories, I realized that
So she
was
broke
in an
out,
illusion
realizing
too.
the same thing we realized. Nice. Didn't expect it all to come back to Misha. I mean, really, though. That is insane. Misha is a 4-star character, yet he is carrying this plot. It is impressive.
Now Sunday has usurped the power of the Harmonious Choir through the Charmony Festival. Asdana has thus fallen into Enna's dream, transforming everyone equally into the notes of the Eon.
I like that. The notes / puppets of the
doesn't
Eon.
mean weakness.
That is good.
Only the strong can gather the will to resist the Order and try to break free. We still have a chance, though. To make it happen, please, Black Swan, guide us to those with a strong will.
All right, please come with me.
These people are...
They're the ones who accept Enna's dream and indulge in their happy illusions. We have no means to wake them up now. Not even your clockwork will do the trick.
I do want to try it since it does say optional. They're so immersed within the maniacal fantasy that they completely fail to notice your very existence. Welcome to the paradise. So they're just completely satisfied, so you can't even... That is creepy. Like, it's not even in the kind of creepy that's like realistic, really, gory kind of creepy. It's just like, it's creepy to see like such a happy character being strung up by strings and used as a puppet. Your clockwork doesn't seem to be working anymore. Like, I don't know what it is. There's just something so unsettling about that. Yeah, I'm not gonna try again. I'm fairly confident it's gonna happen. The same thing again. So right now we're still technically in the dream. Oh, I guess it's this way. Is this where we're supposed to be going? I know, we could literally just teleport. Okay, cool. I forgot that we've been here before and we could literally just teleport.
Here we are.
It's Robin.
Wait, are we gonna break Robin out of the dream?
Finally, you've arrived.
Huh? Hold on.
Let me introduce you to Robin. She woke up from Enna's dream by her own will, and it's this tough lady who led us here with her song.
Wow. So she woke up all by herself,
I woke up for the same reason as all of you. In the dream, I experienced something that could never occur in reality.
That would be?
Are we going to lock it up in a cage? I want to see it fly freely in the sky.
Without us, this bird would be too fragile to survive on its own. Do you want it to die?
No, but...
If Then let's take care of it together until it can return to the sky.
Huh?
Birds have wings because they're meant to fly.
So he acted
Even
differently
if they
than
may
he
crash
should
on
have.
the ground one day, they shouldn't be trapped in a cage.
Because what she dreamed of, what she
Birds
wanted to happen.
belong to the sky.
But didn't match
So
what she
we
knew
should
would
help
happen.
them return there, right?
The illusion was so impossibly blissful that I realized it was just a dream.
That makes sense.
And this is our final hope. Enna's dream is founded upon the harmonious choir, namely everyone's shared wishes. It will only materialize once the aspirations of all beings in Penacony merge as one. At present, it has become impervious due to people's desire to remain slumbering within the dream. And in order to destroy it, we must make everyone in Penacony want to wake up.
Oh, great.
Now comes the tricky part. How do we do it?
I'm curious too. This doesn't sound simple at all. Maybe we should just go back to Enna's dream. Yeah, no way. I'm curious too. There's no way I'm gonna say go back to Enna's dream. I'm good,
Humans
thanks.
yearning for sweet illusions borders on obsession, leading them to subconsciously resist the harsh reality. Therefore, I carefully selected a moment where he was completely unguarded, guiding him to uncover the truth himself to make him regain his consciousness. However, to wake up everyone in Penacony and get them to share the same determination, that would be nearly impossible.
So it is
Indeed.
impossible.
I'm afraid it's almost as difficult as resurrecting an Eon.
But we can't just stay here and do nothing.
Oh, did they wake up on their own too, huh?
This is a critical moment for the whole universe. Who cares about some dumb number?
Yeah, so that's kind of impressive. I didn't realize they woke up.
Thanks to Black Swan.
You're welcome. And thanks to the memo keepers in Penacony, too.
Oh, so
I
the rest
believe
of them
your
are helping.
partners have also awakened from their dreams.
This is the first step of our plan. With the assistance from the Garden of Recollection, those who possess a strong will, like you, will gradually awaken from the dream. These free wills are the discord that will sway Anna's dream.
However, awakening a mere handful of individuals is insignificant compared to the vast number of people immersed in the dream. We must find other ways to awaken the free will of millions of people within a short period of time.
If breaking through from the inside proves challenging, we can seek assistance from the outside. We've long been aware of a potential solution.
Potential?
Asdana is a galaxy known for its abundant memoria, and the remarkable phenomenon known as synesthesia dreamscape. When people first enter this place, they often find themselves and others sharing a collective dream. At this very moment, there is only one dream encompassing the entire Asdana system.
So, what, we want to break it?
You mean, if we can attract a large number of outsiders to this system, their free will would intertwine with this dream and shake it to its core.
However, those outsiders might also succumb to the dream and become the foundation of the Order instead. The real challenge is, how can we gather a huge number of people as determined as you within a short period of time?
Looks like the JDAP Kiss of Allying Oath will be the only solution.
That's kind of what I was thinking, unfortunately.
No need for that.
Oh?
Keep your once-in-a-lifetime treasure. We don't need to bother the Cienjo Alliance for such a tiny request. You want thousands of people with unwavering free will? That's easy. Just leave it to us Galaxy Rangers.
No way. Is he gonna call all the
You
Galaxy
can gather
Rangers?
Galaxy Rangers?
Outsiders may see Galaxy Rangers as elusive and disconnected individuals, and actually, they're right. And that's why we have a tacit understanding among us. Do you know what it is, Acheron?
It's the relic I returned to you.
What is that?
Exactly. Its owner must have told you that it's meaningless to anyone other than a Galaxy Ranger. That it can only fulfill its purpose when returned to its rightful owner. Because it's a burial artifact. Worthy only of a hero who has served the Galaxy Rangers with honor. When its light illuminates the universe, it means the fall of a hero. And in the direction it falls,
what?
Countless meteors will streak across the sky. Those meteors?
Wait.
Galaxy Rangers. Coming from all corners of the cosmos, driven by a shared purpose. Without questioning the cause or counting the cost. Because we abide by a common principle.
What does Bootil suggest?
The shooting stars of the hunt only descend on the longest night. And with them comes the dawn. We've stayed silent for far too long. Now, it's time to remind all the cowards, oppressors, and villains of the universe of our presence. I'll be the one to ignite the first spark.
Once the dreamscape is swayed, I'll complete the second step. I'll fine-tune the slumbering souls with the Song of the Harmony, interrupting them with the discord of Trailblaze, and guiding them towards reality. It's true that some people are born strong, and others are born weak. If the Trailblaze is the target of heroes, then the Harmony will guarantee that the strong help the weak. Only the people of Penacony themselves can be the saviors of their homeland. Their path of happiness should be forged by themselves. While I may not be a nameless, I'm willing to instill courage in all those who need it. This includes my brother as well. And his dream is too cruel for him and everyone else.
Yeah, because he has to remain in
Your
reality by
plan
himself.
sounds well conceived,
Which is so
but
dumb.
still, it appears somewhat idealistic and romantic. The flaws rooted in human nature can't be eradicated overnight. Do you believe these efforts alone are enough to convince everyone to choose the right path?
Honestly, we won't know.
I
though
agree
till we
with you,
try.
Black Swan. That's why the most critical aspect of this plan is not to convince everyone to choose the right path, but to inspire them to save themselves.
Yeah, honestly, no truer words have been spoken. That's impressive.
So, you're the key in the end, I assume?
The Harmonious Choir possesses the power of an emanator. To overcome it, you'll need the same level of power. The final step in destroying the sweet dream will be my responsibility.
Gotcha.
That's a relief to hear.
Now that our roles are assigned, let's get to our battlefields and pose a grand finale.
That's why the Sunday boss.
May I
felt
have
so
a moment
easy.
alone with you? There's one more thing I need to explain to you. This grand festival is drawing to its close. This is the starting point for the ultimate stage of our journey. Just as it marked the beginning of all the stories in Penacony.
Whatever we're facing, I'm prepared. This is where Firefly uncovered the truth. Your words still carry a profound significance. Honestly, yeah. Whatever we're facing, I'm prepared. That's all we can be, truthfully.
I have faith in you. However, before we depart, there is one more thing I must tell you. There's something you should know. We were able to locate you within this boundless dream and find the key to breaking free from the dream. All because of one person's unwavering dedication.
I say, was it Firefly?
Firefly.
Yep.
She awakened from the dream ahead of others,
discovered the Express amidst the stars, and brought us valuable information about the remnants of the Order. She may have been aided by the script, and it came at a cost.
No, what do you mean?
As you know, Firefly is a stowaway who entered the dreamscape in a different way from ours. Without the dream pool in the hotel or assistance from the family, she can only awaken from this dream in one way. A real death. We mustn't fail her determination. I'm not implying that we must win this fight no matter what, but our resolve should match that of that courageous lady. Are you ready?
I'm sorry, please don't tell me you were suggesting that she just died. Because I think I'd be very upset. And gosh, I might regret this later because of where we're at with time, but heck with it, let's embark.
Very well. Now, please close your eyes.
Oh boy. Team must include the Harmony. Great. Fine, we'll figure this out. Let's see. Wait, can I add both? Hold on. Hold on just a minute. I gotta see if this works. Can we add both? Aw, you can't add both. That would have been funny. Having, like, both of them in the same team, I think it would have been... That would have looked so weird. It's a very bad team comp.
I appreciate the help of
only thing
the
I can think
Astral
of.
Express.
So we'll do these
To
two.
stand side by side with a noble soul like you, dear friend, it's a great honor.
Yeah, this is so not going to work very well, but yeah, well, let's find out, I guess.
How long has this reign been ongoing?
If I remember correctly, it has lasted for decades, or even centuries. The unwavering determination of the Hunt followers persists even in death. But thankfully, we've guided those lost souls to their lives beyond. They were heroes in their time.
Oh.
And they won't be reduced to puppets of the Nihility in their death.
Was that the thing that this old dude gave Akron?
You see,
Was that...
the shadows on the sea have vanished.
Oh gosh, was that burial
Do you remember?
right? That she handed back to
He
the
once
wolves?
said that the sky would clear when the regrets of the departed had faded away.
But it's still raining.
I know.
So, why is all this? Why did this rain choose me?
Because someone's regrets haven't been fulfilled, perhaps. Mortals who walk the paths are like sailors on a vast ocean, leaving behind a trail that creates countless ripples of possibilities. These ripples last longer than the fleeting lifetimes of humans. And for some, their presence leaves such a strong mark that it's reflected in the waves. Sin-thirsters, the obsessions of the Pathstriders. They emerge from the depths of Ix, seeing themselves as masters of their own destiny, unknowingly repeating the actions of their past lives.
I still don't understand like anything that happens in
They
these
emerge
weird,
from the Nihility
these weird memory
and head toward
sequences.
it, leading purposeless lives. However, these hollow phantoms, they have journeyed with me for such a long time.
Oh. So this is how it is. I'm already dead.
Oh.
Yes.
I watching over me?
I did not actually
This is
know
my
that
duty
was happening.
as Acheron the Watcher.
Watcher of the Acheron River.
I'm guarding the path to the abyss of the Nihility, guiding every soul reluctant to become one with it. Back to this side.
But if this is what the departed ones expected,
So she
should
stops.
you try to change it?
So she stops people from falling into IX?
I don't know.
That's weird.
But someone once told me that when the inevitable moment came, he hoped that someone would stand at his grave and place a bouquet of flowers.
Even if it doesn't make sense at all.
Some tasks have to be done, even if they are pointless. I have experienced that much already. Please extend your hand and then close your eyes. I'll carry your wish with me and fulfill it. Only then will I be able to put an end to the final regret by the Dead Sea.
Will I ever see them again?
Yes, that is certain. Because it was you who told me about the Express, your two former companions.
No.
The expedition cut short by the swarm, your narrow escape from death, and your encounter with the Galaxy Rangers. And Penacony, the hometown to which you could never return.
Is this?
Yeah. For countless times, I got rejected by the family and had to pass it by. But I knew that my companion was still there.
Wait, so it's someone who knew,
Okay.
it's
Are
Tyranny.
you
Oh
still
my
there?
gosh.
Take my hand and come with me.
It was such a
We
small name, but I still
will
remember
leave
that name
this
being
place.
said. That is...
You'll embark on a long, long journey, shrouded in darkness. But fear not, as a touch of red will be awaiting you at the end of the path. That's the color of existence. Follow it, and it'll guide you and illuminate the way out. By doing so, you'll eventually reunite in the warmth of the sunlight.
It's crazy to me that
Thank
Tyranny... this happened to
May
him.
death be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the waking world. Welcome to the horizon of existence. This place is one of the thousands of manifestations belonging to the sleeping and shapeless. And it's also an exit out of the nihility for the awake ones. Let's bid our final farewells here.
This is the exit. So what I'm hearing is that Aventurine is definitely still alive. Good to know.
Always distinguish between reality and imagination. All right, Gray.
You know I have a name,
Life
right?
is akin to a winding labyrinth where memories serve.
May your schemes be forever concealed.
Anna's dream is too cruel for him and everyone else.
To the imperfect tomorrow.
I still remember the question on the invitation letter. Why does life slumber?
Why does life slumber? We don't know the answer yet, but we're about to awaken from this dream.
Hallelujah for that.
Or perhaps such is the answer itself. leave this place. Return to where you belong. And awaken Penacony from this dream.
Will you come with us? What if folks don't want to wake up? Will I get to witness your... Man, this is serious. Will you come with us?
As I said, our plan is not about convincing everyone to choose the right path, but about inspiring them to save themselves. So, when will people actively save themselves? The answer is when they are in desperate situations.
Wait.
Like a drowning individual in the deep sea. When one's body and mind bear immense pressure, agony, confusion, and despair will follow. I firmly believe that. The fragility of humankind often freezes them in their tracks. But in truly desperate situations, they will strive to save themselves. And now, Penacony has enough heroes to lead them forward.
Yeah.
It's through this inherent, self-centered instinct that people exert their utmost effort, even when they know their struggle is fruitless. As absurd as it may seem, it's their resistance. As for now, it is time to guide them, not as a savior, but as a nameless among those mortals. In this way, you will reunite in the warmth of the sunlight. The rain is...
oh boy.
Intensifying.
It's about to be the final fight. It has to
Before
be.
we part ways, please allow me to ask a few final questions. So far, you have forged unbreakable bonds with numerous individuals and entities in the Sweet Dream. Might I ask if you fear severing these bonds with your own hands?
I feel no fear. Oh, and there's not even like a choice.
If there is a vast, lifelike dreamland that is virtually indistinguishable from reality, a realm without death, where everyone can attain the happiness and fulfillment they deserve, living blissfully ever after, I would ask, would you wish to stay?
I would never want to live in a dream. I think those are the exact same questions she asked when she first met us. But now we have no choices and we only have one determined will.
Imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, family, strangers, followed by the gentle breeze, soaring birds, the stars, and ultimately yourself. Everyone, and every face they remember. The joy and the heartaches. The vows sealed and those left hanging. All will inevitably march towards a predetermined ending. If you had grasped the journey's finale right from its inception, I would ask, would you still embark on this journey?
I would blaze a trail without hesitation. Yep. I think these are the exact same questions.
I'm glad. The answer itself doesn't matter. What matters is that you've made a decision. Listen, touch, and ponder. And therein lies the sensation. Cherish it, because that's what makes us exist. Such is the only answer humans can offer when facing the nihility. If the nihility represents the primal fear of life, rendering any lofty convictions insignificant under their imposing shadow, then behind this shadow, there must exist the most fervent source of light in the world.
Wow. It's actually a really
Just
nice
as every
quote.
life that edges closer to death fervently approaches the end of the nihility, we must pursue that primordial light.
I don't think you exist in the nihility. and you watch over others to depart it? Such a task is absurd and meaningless.
Nevertheless, someone had to do it. As for the meaning you mentioned, even if it's a meaningless task, I've come this far, haven't I?
Even if the future you forge may not even belong to you.
It may not belong to me, but it definitely belongs to someone.
What hardships you must have experienced.
I will say though, the rain is very loud.
In that case,
Like I can barely hear him talk.
allow me to do something meaningless too. Please, tell me your name. Perhaps my existence will vanish in the next moment, and nobody will remember this conversation or your answer. But I believe that your name should be remembered. And this universe will remember it.
Even on
as well.
Basically death's doorstep, Tiernan is very kind.
For me, some things are difficult to recall. Yet there are others that I find challenging to forget. Such is memory, a creation of the past that blossoms into significance in the distant future. I remember that marks the start of my journey. The origin of the vibrant red hue in my life. And the most fervent element amidst every tempest. That's my name. Raiden Rosenmori. May.
Oh my gosh. I will not jump into the Honkai Impact 3rd lore, but that is absolutely massive.
The Golden Dream is getting restless. In the coming long nights, I'm afraid you will face many setbacks and witness many tragedies. And in the end, you will only see in black and white. But please believe me, that in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of fleeting red. And when you make a choice, it will appear once more. What you must do is ponder its significance, then return to the waking world.
That's where we all find our answers.
The true final battle. Jeez Louise.
You've broken free from the dream of order.
I gotta admit, that was super cool.
We've done enough sleeping already. Let's show them a wake-up call.
Yeah, I have no words. That was amazing. Alright, honestly, I've never used the... So what's the skill? Minor imaginary damage to single enemy targets with 5 bounces. The ultimate... The backup dancer effect. Backup dancer has a break effect increased. Additionally deals super break damage one time when they attack enemies that are weakness broken. Gotcha. Very interesting ability, so let's, I guess, see how that goes.
We've entered the storm.
Definitely use this first.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Past that, though, do the bounce.
Wake up! My guiding light.
That was so weird, but alright.
Beauty is eternal.
Noise.
Yeah, and I just realized since Argenti attacks everyone, that does a lot more damage because they're all their health bars are.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Until I see that light will
activate this.
Will protect all beauty.
Disorderly noise. Yeah, the 3 health bars.
Without order, how can the weak be righteous?
Oh no, we have to break these fast. Or else this might not end. It might not end very well, but unfortunately, I don't think we can break them in time. I think the best thing to do is just get everybody healed up and prepare to take the hit.
Your assistance is time.
Yeah, honestly, that's the best thing to do.
If you have any objection, feel free to make your case.
Okay,
I'll take the lead.
I did not appreciate how much damage that did, but alright. Okay, there we go. Let's
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
My gratitude
yeah,
is
this
yours.
one might be a bit of a difficult battle.
Beauty is eternal.
Still the same one.
I'm fresh. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend.
Yeah, this team is really bad for this, but it's honestly nothing else I really could have done that would have been better.
Let's play our own melody.
Alright, is this
Let the
one?
show begin.
Yeah, it does.
Sink into a dream.
Okay, I don't like that.
Flesh wound.
Let's get it
And fleet.
that out.
I will protect all beauty.
Yeah, this one might be a bit difficult because the way our team is set up is not very good at all.
Lend me your strength.
Keep up with me. Wake up!
Naughty child.
Yeah, no, we're gonna get destroyed. So with his ultimate coming up, there's nothing I can really do. Yeah, we're definitely gonna lose first one.
My oath is to a solitary rose.
All wish.
I didn't hit it fast enough.
We must. Just a little something.
I don't see this ending very well.
My gratitude is yours.
Part of the melody.
Because just with how much damage we're taking, like there's no way to get it back fast enough or protect ourselves.
Wake up! Let's play our own melody.
And that's the first time we actually
Let the show
got
begin.
that.
Flesh wound.
Enjoy eternal peace.
Oh gosh, this is not going away very well.
That's better.
Yep, and now he's gonna activate his ultimate again. This is, yeah, we're not gonna win this one. I think we're gonna have to redo it.
I couldn't find them.
Just in time.
I wasn't able
Just
to
a little something. Think nothing.
Right, yeah, I should have done this sooner.
Great
but-
teamwork.
I'm okay.
All wishes depart. Noise is fading.
Yeah, this is just...
Listen up.
Noisy.
Nap time.
This is so not gonna... Yeah. Wait, what?
Sink into a dream.
Oh, hold on, I wanna see why it's surviving 1 HP. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to retreat, because we have to form a new team. And I have to go... Can I... Can you really not change your team unless you quit completely? I wonder if you can even change your team when you do that.
Are you ready? Very well.
Yeah, I don't think you can change your team, so I think you have to start all over. Which I feel like is a major flaw. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna finish it today. because we're gonna have to restart this whole thing. Because I need to change the team. There's nothing I can do about that. Because with our current team, we're just gonna get demolished. So I think we'll save that for next time. I know I said we were gonna complete it today, but I mean, I did not realize it was gonna be this much longer. They added so much story to this event, or not this event, this story, this Trailblaze mission. And so yeah, I guess. Achievement: if we walk in the light, embark on a new Trailblaze journey as desired. Defeat the choir or whatever Dominicus. Yeah, okay. We totally defeated it, quote unquote. Soap opera. Have 4 characters entering the sleeping state while battling tomorrow in harmonious chords. Passion play. Use 1 character to take all damage from passive confined caged ability. And Des Mois Evangelion without being knocked down. Ensemble piece in the first phase of past, present, eternal show. Cost 3 enemies to take turns to become impresario for 1 turn. Workday without God. Break all echoes of faded dreams. Before the harmonious choir, the great Septimus uses Volgiciato or Tempestoso. Jeez, some wonderful words that I have to try to pronounce. As for summoning, I mean, we could. I mean, honestly, at this point, what is it gonna do? Actually, hold on. What is normal? Oh, or not normal, physical. I might wait until next week because I don't necessarily know if we're gonna be able to defeat this mission, anyways, and maybe because I believe next. Or no, because it's not. Never mind. We'll summon now, because the heck with it, I guess. I was thinking Fireflies next week, and we could use Firefly's fire damage as like an actual booster, but even then I don't even know who starts next summon. Because I don't remember if it's Firefly or Jade. Either way it's not happening next week, so we can't use them anyways. And the fact that we didn't get a 5-star, of course, so. And we could use Hook. I guess that's an option. Alright, well. Yeah, sorry we didn't finish the story today. I really was interested in trying to complete it. And it's kind of annoying that we didn't, because I honestly did not realize there was going to be this much, like, this much densely packed information. So,
ready to find the next treasure!
Yeah. I think... Again, I guess we'll claim Nameless Honor. I was trying to figure out what else there was. Messages... No, okay, so that should be it. So yeah, thank you for everyone who came out today, for watching today. I really appreciate it. And for those watching this back later, thank you so much for watching. And I hope to see everyone on Sunday for our Genshin Impact stream, because I think, what is next stream? I think next time we're going to be doing, because there's a new event that we could probably play through a little bit. But I think past that we're going to be doing a bunch of just companion missions and stuff, and trying to work through some of the side content. So that'll be fun. So yeah, I hope to see everyone then, and yeah, this has been another meeting at the Gaming Roundtable. And once again, I sincerely apologize for not finishing the Trailblaze mission this week. I really was looking forward to that, and I guess there's so much content that it's not going to happen. But yeah, I hope to see everyone next week, and if not, happens, I guess. I'm basically, reeling at this point, because this is a lot. I'm still trying to get over this, but yeah, another meeting of the Gaming Roundtable. I hope to see everyone next time. I hope everyone has a great time until then. Bye for now.